Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your man, Possibly Glad, bringing you live coverage for one final time this season. It is emotional times, guys. All good things must come to an end. This is a brilliant thing, and it's definitely going to fucking come to an end. It is your Sunday Drive, round 22, aka the season finale. Yeah, man, Positive Guy, as I said, bringing you live coverage. We've got 19 drivers who I will run through. I've got a special guest in the comms booth, of course, who has not accompanied me in a commentary booth for, at the very, very least, 3 years. We couldn't work out exactly how long. You'll hear from him in a couple of minutes. What we're going to do, we're going to run through all the drivers, and pray tell it's a dry one. Actually, no, pray it's a wet one. It'll give more fucking entertainment, to be honest. Right, so we've got ourselves Hanoi, which looks like an absolute pole dancing rabbit, the shape of that track. Right, so we've got our drivers, 19 drivers. It is PRF1 Danny, Tukas, Lucky, PRF1 Clem, Viper, Redmond, Senna, Demon, Pro Luca, Big G, Massey, Rog, Grit, Gunners, Rara, Woodsy, Rashford, Spaffy, and Goomba. And breathe. 19 drivers, ladies and gentlemen. Not like Tukas, of course, with that quality band for an absolutely lovely dive bomb into turn one. We've got Rashi coming out on track first and foremost, of course. He's been pretty much an ever-present in this league, bar in 3 races where he guested for SF1 Division 1. We've got some reserves and future drivers, guys. We've got PRF1 Danny making his reserve debut tonight, of course. We, for the first time, are allowing reserves to qualify in this league. Don't forget that, obviously, so it's new era, new dawn approaching, but we've got to get rid of the old era to get rid into the new one. We've got Clem, of course, once again returned into the track. Demon making his debut, Pro Luca making his qualification debut, of course. He did race in, I believe it was Suzuka, before him and Rashi had an unbelievable coming together, exploding my least favourite car, the Ethan Calder right there, that is shaped like a squeezed bell end. But we also have coming in, we have, I think there's one more, it's Spaffy. So we do have a 20th driver. It is going to be Becca if he shows up. I'll be a little bit pissed if he doesn't, because we're about to turn away 2 reserves tonight, but shit happens. I'm not sure if Mark is here, and he'll be speaking when he does come back. It's Dark Mark. I've just blown the fucking surprise commentator. Why the Rashi. I like Rashi's delivery, man. Got lots of announcements, lots of fucking mad shit. So I'll wait for Mark to come back and go through all that shit with you. So we're on board with Rashi then, going through the tight twisty bit of the track. Obviously, guys, if you expected unbelievable commentary tonight of track corner names and angle circumferences, you're not going to get that from me. It's a twisty fucking bit, and the long straight ends up with a squeezed bell end. So there you go. Right, the one place in commentary you're going to have talk of penises without being sexual. Right, I believe he is back. He's come back to us. He's found his way home. He's cracked open a Foster's. I haven't joined you there, mate, but I've already got mine open from last night, mate, so I couldn't crack them. Guys, it's the Dark Mark returning. Mark, how you doing, fella?
Yeah, all good, mate, all good. Been stoked for this all day. I've literally...
He literally, guys, has been sitting... He's bought a watch. He's bought a fucking watch, mate. Not even a Rolex. One of them, like, plastic ones you get out one of the 20p machines and you turn the handle and it comes out in a big ball. He's found it. He's found one. Right. Fucking buzzing, mate.
I've literally
fucking
been clock watching all day. It's insane.
Sticky and Sticks, thank you very much for watching, buddy. It's constant. I'd like to apologise for last race, mate. I'll tell you what we need him to do, right? We need him to get on his phone, do a video for Sunday Drive, and do a Logan Paul style apologies. I make a sincere apology for my lack of judgment in the Belgian forest. Oh, mate, 19 drivers there, Mark. You, of course, have been... Well, you were an ever-present, of course, went off to new pastures in SF1 Division 1, doing pretty decent, mate, from what you thought you'd be doing. Mark, talk us about this track, mate, because I think it's fucking shank, so you might want to let the guys know.
Yeah, it's not the best track. Well, obviously they didn't think it was a very good track either, because it's not even included on this season's calendar for the real life. So obviously they designed the track and then never even raced on it, so that was a good track, wasn't it? Yeah, it's not a very good one at all. Lots of opportunities for some good overtakes, but as we just see a front end plate flying across the track there from...
Oh, someone's off.
Someone's
off up there. I think it's Viper. Oh, dearie me. Viper's...
Yeah, front.
Yeah, it is Viper, mate. Rashi with the fastest lap so far, the only lap, of course. Kind of helps.
Clem comes over.
Clem. 1:40. Oh, what's going on here? Lucky and Gunners. Oh, dear. Now, the thing is, obviously, we know Gunners isn't as quick as the other guys, of course. Oh, Lucky had to get out of the way. That's end plate damage. It's one of them things that Gunners was on. Hashtag PMS Bish, you fucking know. It's the thing with Gunners. He is learning. He's still learning. He's still some way off the pace. As Lucky has to come back into the pits. But of course, at the same time, he's what the fuck was she gone? She got, fuck me, Jesus Christ!
I can't even keep track of where everyone is.
I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep watching the line. Oh, there's a black dot there.
Yeah,
oh, you got us out.
Danny's just lost.
Dot.
No, not Danny. Someone else just lost end plate on first corner. Gunners, I think.
It's Gunners, you probably remember.
Yeah.
Mrs. shouting at that. Oh, he's moved out the way. He's moved out the way. There, the other car that just come past. Obviously, like I said, guys, don't expect any commentary. Just get this race over with so we can fucking get the fucking driver draw and get the fun stuff out the way.
Yeah. Danny, I will a little shout out to Danny as well. He's also showcasing a new livery, which we'll get onto later.
We're going to be talking about, of course, Mark, in a lot of detail. Well, you and Woodsy kind of going to be heading that part of it, aren't you?
Yeah.
With them in terms of that, and I'm just going to be sitting here looking ugly. Big G, that's a lap. That's a lap. Big G, oh, here we go. We've got Pro Lucas done a pretty decent one, mate. 1:36.4. I think we just had Goomba come round. We've got a black dot come round. I don't know who that is. It is, I believe it is Danny. Now, what we need to kind of do with these colours, mate, as well,
black dot,
is try and get to change the black dot. I can't remember if it's the first one or the tertiary one. One of them changes the dots.
Clem's just coming with a 37.2, so he's gone faster.
Nice lap by Clem, but mate, that's on mediums as well.
Yeah.
2 lap old tyres as well. So pretty decent there by Clem. Who've got coming around next? I believe that is. I don't know, Massey's got himself a different
Demon, I believe.
Scheme.
Demon's just.
Look at Massey's colour scheme, bro. Whoa.
Where is Massey?
No one knows what I'm on about, but I may have to change my pick. That is sexy.
He's cheated with that though. To be fair, that is the Michael Schumacher livery.
It is sexy, mate. Come on.
Yeah.
It is. There's no debate.
There's a story. There is a story behind that livery change for tonight, and obviously he is the champion of season 2.
Oh, has he done it because he's the champion?
That's why he's done it.
Nice.
So champion of season 2, but season 3 is fast approaching. So let's see if he can defend his title. It's going to be a tougher season next, I think.
I've been commended by the admins for not spouting my mouth off about everything we're planning. It's the first time I've kept my shit about anything in my life, and I'm literally going to explode. It's ridiculous. But no, mate, we've got so far 9 drivers, of course, set laps. The other 9 still traversing around the grid. Guys, Woodsy did what a lap by Woodsy.
That's not a bad lap, actually.
He's just fucking took 10 seconds off his time. That's a lovely second sector there by Massey, by the way. Look at the way he just. I'm going to go on to actual driver cam with him. I just love this fucking livery bit. Oh, that's a burp as well. Right, here we go then. So, Massey, come around sector 3. I did 100% round there, mate, for my career mode. I'm never doing it again.
No, I wouldn't.
Ever. It was amazing. I only hit the wall once in 54 laps, I think it was. Oh, and there's one for Massey.
Oh,
he's hit the wall.
Turned in too early.
It was looking like a top lap. He's hit the wall and dropped about a second. That would have been good enough for first place. Massey last night in PRF1, by the way, qualified a ridiculous fourth place in Division 1 and PRF1 last night. I was 12th and finished.
Here comes
I finished
Lucky to start a lap. Lucky's just starting.
I think what I'll do, I'll stick on board with Lucky here. I don't think anyone's going to be in front of him for the entirety. Redman's just behind him as well. Redman's changed his livery.
Oh, Danny's just slammed the wall.
Yeah, Danny, that's as I usually do say in these streams, it's not the ideal way to get around that corner, but I tell you what, mate, 36.4, Danny's on himself a little fucking decent lap.
Woodsy's in sector 3, but I'm not sure if he's on a lap. No, I believe he's coming in.
Yeah, he's 7 seconds off his time.
Yeah, the pits are there, mate.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you know when we all went onto the game and did France?
Yeah.
At the start of the season, mate. Oh, mate, come on, please tell me that you fucking missed the pit lane.
I think everyone has.
Season, mate.
I think everyone has.
Oh, man, I can't wait. We can't even announce what we're doing.
Nope,
yeah,
not
anyway,
yet.
I've got 4 beers in front of me.
Sector 3, Rara goes 38.3 on softs.
Rara's moved up. I believe Rara at the moment is currently doing standard and non.
Got Goomba coming around in sector 2 at the moment.
The next one to do a designated lap time is a lucky 13, I believe. Oh, bloody hell, you don't want to do that, mate. That's not going to be ideal. Rocking a sort of
purple sector 2.
Coulthard helmet-esque. Did get a purple sector 2 there, Mark. You are certainly right, brother. And it is a rarity that I do commentaries with different people, of course, but I am doing this here because it's a fucking important one. The end of the season, of course, or end of the session, we will.
Lucky.
Once again, of course,
Mark. Now goes top.
More. That's a quality lap.
35. That's the second fast lap.
Fucking hell.
That's a way to
Now, Viper's on one.
throw down the gauntlet.
Redman's on one. 35 now. Here's a gauntlet for you, mate. Viper. This guy is turned meta in the second half of this game.
Yeah.
Honest to fucking God. Probably the favourite, I think.
He has got a car in front of him.
Does. Oh, they come into the pits just at the last second. I believe that was Clem, I believe, now. Actually, was it? Clem or Danny, I believe it was. Here we go then. Come around the final corner. Viper. It looks pretty tentative. He's not going to beat Massey, but he's going to go P2 with a 1:35.5 on mediums. So he's gone on to medium tyres. Right. Gunners is back out on track. Let's have a look at Gunners. We all knew he was going to struggle. And this is his flying lap as well now, Mark, by the way. The thing is, even though he's about 10-15 seconds off the pace, he's on his flying lap, so he technically doesn't have to move out of the way. A lot of people, well, they haven't actually come out and said it, but, you know, the kind of vision, it's almost always validated. Now, he definitely does have to get out of the way. A lot of people would probably envision that we do protect Gunners quite a bit, because he's a little bit slower in pace. We don't, guys. We don't. The fact is, he hasn't got many penalties in the qualifying sessions, because he's been on flying laps, and it's unusual. Just on board with it. But you know what I mean? It's oh god, it's like a fucking slalom coming down there. Holy moly! I believe he's got a black dot hounding him in a sort of thing. No, that's Senna on out. There's about 20 people on fucking outlaps at the moment. Can we have a qualifying lap? Oh, there's one. Pro Luca.
Handy tip for you. If your batteries come up saying they're low, go and change them.
Yeah, see, that is the commonsensical way to do it, bro. I've got to be honest with you. Or just Raj. Is that Raj? That's Raj. Oh, he's off. What's up to him? Oh, is he right there?
Big G just entering sector 3. Not sure if he's next.
Find out what happened to Raj. On board with Goomba, I'm gonna have a look at Big G. How the fuck is he spun round backwards there? Oh, fuck.
Here comes Big G. I'll tell you what. I know, obviously, Big G has to obviously receive a bit of a shout out. His qualifying performances all season have been insane. He's never been out of top 6. Yeah,
never.
Insane.
Not in this league. And we've been increasing the driver abilities, not knocking the guys originally here, but we've kind of been getting quicker drivers in race. Oh dear me, I had to move out of the way there. I believe that was Woodsy coming out for his outlap.
Yeah.
This is going to cause some problems, isn't it? You get that feeling. Oh, Woodsy. Oh dearie me. This pit lane is fucking stupid. It is stupid.
It is.
It's absolutely fucking stupid.
Senna's apparently done a purple sector 1. I don't believe that, but he might do.
No, mate. Are we going to have to go back to the old RF1 commentaries where I actually started fucking going onto random Twitch channels, plugging them, saying how we're giving out purple sector 1s for them? This the damn tracks is Viper. Absolutely believe you there. Do you know what? I've just realised, Mark, you're still a mod on my channel after 4 years.
Am I?
Fuck. Just look, yeah. Fucking hell. And do you know what? Guys, I'm going to do something because I'm a greedy cunt. Here you go. Pay me money! Yes! Donate! There's no pressure. Don't donate unless you really fucking like what you see and you want to get me hair dye. Right, we're on board then with Senna. Come round. He's on his fly lap at the moment. Massey just starting his flyer. Massey's all the way down in 6th position now. We thought his lap was amazing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Lucky.
I mean, look at Lucky's time.
Danny!
Lucky's time compared to Viper.
That's all Rashi or some of the pits. So Rashi's only done... Oh, really? Oh, here comes Senna. What's he going to do? 7th. Not a bad lap on mediums, mate. 1:36.9. That's only...
Right, we have got Gunners and Grit in Grit.
Gunners. Lovely jumpy set of time. Brilliant squeeze ahead of
Grit smacks the wall.
Fucking hell. That's not very nice, is it?
The Demons on another lap. On another lap.
Demon, here we go. Oh, mate, I can't wait to sink the first fucking bevy after quali. What I'll do, mate, I'll go for a sig.
So will I.
The quali. Then we're going to be listening to silence, guys. I could do what I did with the VR1 and let the Mrs. Little Brother, who's back here for a day, fucking play his tunes down the mic, but he got me copyrighted last time. I fucking did it, so I was like, shit. Here we go then, we've got Demon. Oh. That's better. I have first-hand experience what this cunt can do. He's a fucking decent driver.
Massey.
I remember back in the day. Oh, Massey coming around, sorry. I couldn't go on board camera with this. It's like, I'm not happy I'm sober at the moment because I couldn't watch this pissed. I could not watch this track pissed. It's like Football Manager on crack. I'm surprised he hasn't done it. turn the speed up, mate, on the Xbox version. It's fucking incredible. You literally are having a trip.
Here he comes.
Massey, do you think his tyres are
He's done it.
Who gives a shit? Oh my fucking
Wow.
god. Fuck yeah. Okay.
So that's the end of the Hanoi Grand Prix.
Here's a challenge, guys. Go and beat it. I'm calling out you, Viper.
That's insane.
Out you go, mate. He's on his outlap. That's fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
Demons on an in lap. Senna's coming in. Wits. Goomba's going faster.
I'm about to say, mate, it's your bro on a lap here, bud. Big G has retired. That's for the pits. Could Big G's top 6 record be beaten here? Because there's a couple of guys on flying laps. I think Grit's on one.
Yeah.
Grit is on one. Let's have a look here. No, he's not. He's invalidated.
No, invalidated.
Why is it telling me he's done no laps? Fucking. Oh, because I've done. Oh, no, there you go. Grit comes in. I think Gunners is coming in as well. I'm happy there's been no
Goomba
penalties
coming to the end of sector 2.
Let's watch Goomba then. I think it's going to be Goomba time now. He's still rocking the Hungarian flag. No need to worry about what that's for. You know, we promote quality driving in this league, clearly.
And he managed to get in, Mr. Becker.
Oh, fucking hell. That means we don't have to have Shane or Benny calling us a pair of cunts.
Yeah.
They couldn't fucking race.
Yeah, such a shame. Unfortunately, it's like we said though, isn't it? When we put the post on the group, you need to actually react and let us know you're actually racing.
I think I've become a softer my old age. I was going to rip the pair of the pieces, but I
didn't.
Yeah. Redman, Tukas, include your fucking thumbs up, you fucking pair of pillars.
Goomba goes 12th
right, Goomba,
on the mediums.
Still gets his own choice of tyre though, Mark. If that's that's him done. In fact, I think that will be him done and dusted, I think.
Woodsy to...
We've got Massey on a celebrator. I'm going to go on board with Viper, mate.
Yeah.
I'll be watching Viper. Demon retires. That's some P5, by the way. What a lap by Demon. I think I already said that once, but Danny, very impressive as well. Division 2 PRF1 driver. I believe he's chasing you at the moment, Mark.
He is. And
of course, he's now in VRF1 Division 3. Now that we got rid of half the fucking shit heaps that used to race there. I love my streams because I don't care what people think of me. Love it.
There's a few drivers on this roster actually that are in my division in PRF1.
Listen, mate, it's like all the leagues are together.
It is.
We had a really funny one. We raided some random guy called Over Horizon. I hope he's here tonight watching. Absolute legend, mate.
Spaffy's only doing a one and done by the looks of it.
It's a dangerous track to do that on. It's yellow flag sector 2. I believe that is someone coming around. I think that's Goomba run out of fuel.
I think he's got Viper behind him as well. Oh.
Viper! He didn't do it!
No.
Massey beat him!
That's close.
Legitimately, that's the first time. Viper, of course, invalidated in Belgium. That's the first time he has been beaten in qualifying legit, and Clem has just got P4.
Wow.
It's 1.2 seconds between second and third. Fuck my life. Now, is Massey... Oh, wait, there we got... Wow! Bloody hell. Who was that? Spaffy coming by. That was a hell of a burp. Pro Luca. Spaffy's going to get Massey with the 3 big emojis. I think he's got...
Danny in sector 3.
I reckon... Syke Zaney, I've heard, has been rumoured to be taking over Massey's drive for tonight. I'm thinking similar stories. He has you by less than the 10th too many times. Mark, 3 qualifyings in a row. I'm not sure if you remember. Massey got beat by 900ths of a second by Viper.
Yeah, it's like, Danny hits the wall and goes 4th.
He goes 4th with the wall hit. I think we've got Senna come round on softs as well, mate. So we've got a lot of lap times being registered at the moment.
There's someone... Rara.
Who's first one round? It is Rara, mate. You are right. He's currently in sector 3.
And then...
I'll say deep in sector 3.
Spaffy's behind him, but...
The one part of the track I actually do love, even though it's a pain in the arse. If you nail it, mate, fuck me, it's a ride and a half, I tell you. Unbelievable source. And we've got Rara coming round. He's currently in P12. How is this going to end up for him? Final corner, he's obviously deregged out, but everyone pretty much still surrounded
up
P10, or P9, sorry. We've got, I believe, another one coming round. That is Spaffy 7th.
Look where Rara's just put his car on. What tyres is he on as well?
Oh, mate, yeah, well, he's there. He's on mediums.
Yeah.
One stop, maybe.
Lucas behind. Senna could upset that.
Lucas done, mate. Lucas done. He's running no, he's 2 minutes on his lap. It's just Senna.
Yeah.
Oh no, and Lucky, don't forget Lucky. Shit, I forgot about Lucky.
Oh yeah.
Lucky for the final corner. And he's hit the wall. It seems to be the best way to improve your time. Not this time because he's half a second off. Lucky, great drive though, P3.
So it's just Senna.
It's all about Senna. He's been an incredible improvement this season. P4!
Whoa!
Oh, yes, boy. That's what we're talking about, Senna people. But Massey has been waiting for us to say this for about 10 races. Massey, pole position on the Sunday drive in a straight fight with the seemingly unbeatable Viper. This is going to be an epic one. Our Lucky and Pro Luca hinting at being teammates with that livery. We got a new follow, it's Wisp95. Thank you very much, brother. Welcome into the channel. My 1250th follower, fucking unbelievable. What a waste of all 1250 of your lives. Right. Selling myself.
Massey is trying to get some spoilers, isn't he?
Oh, I got Paul at Spa. Yes, but Viper did invalidate though, bro. He did invalidate.
He's trying to get spoilers. He's been trying to get spoilers all day, that bloke.
Has he been nagging at you?
Yeah, he's trying to get spoilers. I told you, wait till later.
Well, the big announcement, Massey, is actually we're not doing a driver draw, even though I've advertised on 47 different Facebook. It's just to get people in, basically. The advertisement is we're stripping you of the championship because you're too nice. You're just too nice, not ruthless enough. Even though you did dive bomb me at Monaco, I will never forget that. Right, we've got 90 people to read through. Massey, Viper, Lucky, Senna. We've got Danny, Clem, Big G, Spaffy, Demon, Rara, Top 10, Pro, Luca, Grit, Goomba, Redman, Rashi, Woodsy, Gunners, Tukas, and Rog. Day 19.
And then obviously you will have Becca rounding
Becca, of course,
as well, yeah.
Yes. Shadow Viper says beef. To be fair, I can counteract you there. Horseradish.
Right. Speak to you in a minute.
You're going to get a bit of silence, guys. Yeah, we're going to go both have a quick sig. In the chat, guys, predict who you think is going to be winning this race. Massey or Viper or someone else, guys. Back in 2. Right, we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I think I smoked quicker than Mark, clearly. Right, so we've got ourselves our first full grid for about 8 races. That's what we do. it's the way we end the season. All 20 drivers have got a couple of reserves, and of course they don't score points, but they're going to be showcasing their abilities. The reserves actually did a pretty good job. We're going to have a look at the race director now for you. PRF1 Danny in P5, great stuff for him. Division 2 PRF1, well done. Beating Division 1 PRF1, Spaffy in P8. There's a burp. Take it home, take it to the bank, wash it, frame it, jar it, sell it on eBay. Give me half the profits because I'm poor. Right, here we go then. So, big lineup here tonight, guys. Of course, Pro Luca is going to be a permanent fixture next season. Now, like how Lucky and Pro Luca have the same liveries, that's interesting. So we generally can't pretty much tell the difference between the two of them. Pro Luca, our first, I believe he's our first Italian driver in the league. Goomba, of course, our first Hungarian. Becca, the first South African. Rog, the first Polish guy, and VRF1 Senna is the first cunt. So, quite frankly, we are rolling. Oh, fucking hell. He's gonna fucking rip me for that. Mixed strategies, guys, at the bottom of the field. We've got a couple of guys on mediums. That is Rara and Pro Luca. Of course, Rara has to start the mediums. Pro Luca has opted to. Back out of this to basically see if it's changed any of the tyres, because sometimes it does take a little bit of time to get accustomed and adjusted. Damn, Mark with a laughing face. Yeah, Mark doesn't know what he's got himself into today. I'm still a dickhead. Right, so we've also got here Grit and Goomba on the hards, Red on the mediums, Rashi softs, Woodsy and Gunners both on hard tyres, very interesting. And two on the softs, then Becca and Rog, both on the mediums. This is going to be one hell of a race, guys. 20 drivers.
Oh dear.
Yeah, cheers, Mark. I can just feel you laughing, mate.
Yeah.
That's one for the highlight reel. Yeah. Peggy 3. So some of the language my daughter says to me is not Peggy 3 at all, so that's well and good. Right, so
Wherever she get that from, I don't know.
All jokes aside, though, mate, absolutely fucking hate me.
That's a
what's
burp.
a season? I can't give you more than 5, mate. I make a rule. I can only give myself about 5. I'll give you about 3.9 on that, mate, because I've not heard any other evidence. So, and it was assisted by Foster's. If it wasn't, then it would be about 4.2. Right, anyway, guys, all jokes aside, we're on the formation lap. What a fucking season, Mark. We started this as a casual thing. I was barely doing anything with F1. He said to me, do you want to come and do a bit of streaming? I was like, yeah, all right. Happy fucking days. Next thing you know, we got an already established league that we kind of sort of put to bed, didn't you? After
Yeah.
a while ago, and then all of a sudden, it's took off into this fucking demigod of a league.
Yeah.
And like, look at the lineup we got. I mean, it's obviously big shout out to the guys who used to race with us as well. Obviously, the likes of Relics, who's still here, but obviously he's not even putting anything down for reserve. Unfortunately, obviously with the new time zones, etc., it's become hard for him. And Korg, big shout out to Korg.
Yep.
2 podium getters in the first race of the season, of course. Big shout out to Notyal, of course. A very, very dominant podium mid-season. We just couldn't keep him in the league with the connection. It was just...
Yeah, it's...
Fucking hell.
There's been a few drivers, actually. There's been a few drivers that have come in and... Yep, come in and gone, and... There's a couple of drivers, obviously, that have dropped themselves down to a reserve role as well, so...
Now, Mark, interesting here. It's given on the predicted strategies 2 stoppers for the top 9. It doesn't think that they're going to be running on 1 stop. That's curious. You can pull it off easy around here.
What, with the soft tyres that are obviously used?
Yeah, soft to hard.
I don't know, because the softs really don't last long around here.
Pro Luca is lagging like fuck. Right, oh bollocks. Oh, he is. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. It's like watching Notyal in Italian. Give me some subtitles. Oh, he's lagging, mate. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to cause issues. What are we doing? We need to make a call now. That is fucking abysmal. Great. Just let us know, guys. Right. There is always the chance of settling down. We've seen it with Woodsy. And we haven't got that fucking donut Ben Basil invading the lobby this time, so it's just, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to go on board with Woodsy's in and out again, mate, as well, but not as bad as he was last week. I mean, last week he was like a spot the car competition.
Yeah, he puts it down. He puts it down to that one that joined.
It was. I mean, Woodsy's connection is shit.
He
We
is.
both agree that anyway, but at the same time, after that fucking Mongol joined last week, I mean, Jesus Christ. Apparently he's a VRF1 Division 3 driver, and as I said last week, I don't give a fuck if he races for the fucking Queen.
No.
He's a Mongo.
Yeah. You don't just
So
join
here
a
we go
lobby.
then. No, especially when it's not even your fucking league. Tit bag. But anyway, we're going to keep an eye on Pro Luca, guys. If he does have any issues, get it clipped up for us, and we'll do. I tell you what, should we give ourselves a treat, Mark?
I will be watching Pro Luca. If it gets too bad, I will make them. I will make the call.
Make the call, yeah, man. I will say, should we give ourselves a special treat? Should we leave the race report till tomorrow morning for the first time ever?
I think we might have to tonight. We've got a fair bit to get through, haven't we?
Yeah.
Gives Woodsy a bit of a night off as well.
It gives Woodsy a break, yeah, man. Big shout out to Woodsy. I'm not going to talk about why. I don't know if he wants it broadcasting, but we'll do it when it happens. You know what I'm on about, mate.
Yeah.
Right, as you see, the South African Finalé master, the guy who's retired from more races than he's finished back pull up in P20. Mark, we are about to go live, ladies and gentlemen, with the Vietnamese Grand Prix. One thing you'll never see in real F1 because it's been fucking bold. We got 5 lights, ladies and gentlemen, and it is lights out and they're fucking off. Here we go. Right, and the timing screens have gone absolutely spastic already. We're going to go on board with Massey anyway, just stay on board Massey when he's at the front. Vipers take the lead. Vipers took the lead into the first corner. There's absolute ghosting everywhere, so it's always good to have a field of 20 Caspers, quite frankly. That's
Pro Luca's had a bit of a dodgy first corner.
Right, here we go, just on board at the moment. I believe that is Gunners and Rog at the back. I believe Gunners has fallen to 20th position. Viper leads them from Massey, lucky 13. Oh, where the hell am I going with that? Danny with a sexy purple livery.
Woodsy's had a good start.
We've got a bit of a send here. We've got a send here. It's Big G trying to send it up the inside. Oh, it's caused a bit of collateral. Yeah, that's caused a bit of collateral there. Oh, I think Clem drove into him as well. Side by side here, Spaffy trying to get around the outside of Clem. Both fellow F1, PR F1 drivers. But
I don't know where they're at. That's been fairly clean.
What a lovely start, and Luca isn't actually lagging.
No, I was just literally just looking at that. He seems to have settled a bit.
Bloody brilliant. Hopefully we don't have madness into this corner. Usually the first corner's pretty good. It's the third corner that has a problem. Right, so there we go, guys. Oh, look at that send there by Spaffy on Clem, and he's got it.
Oh, on the outside. Raro's trying to go on the outside of Rashi.
I think he's done it.
No, Rashi held it.
There's fucking action everywhere. We're going to go back up here because I believe the other cars... Look at this. Very, very clean, guys. I'm fucking buzzing with that. Save us a fucking headache.
Goomba's dropped right down to 18.
Woodsy and Tukas. Oh, Woodsy. Oh, God. Oh, holy moly. Oh, that connection's absolutely saucy there. Oh, he's going to hate me, mate. He has to make a highlight package and be slagging his internet off.
Yeah.
Oh, there's wing damage. Clem on the back of Spaffy. Oh, no. It's wing damage. And Clem's got him anyway. Well, they both got wing damage.
Look at this big group of guys behind him.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, it could be a mess. This is a guy ghosting here. I don't know who that is. I think it is actually Spaffy's having a bit of a ghost time. He's
Luca's ghosting as well.
Fuck this. Yeah, they're all ghosting. This is the part where we find out the contact us off and we go, oh, that's a race report.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely on. Right, so we've got Becca already up to 50. Oh, Senna, what's happened here? Oh, it's just
Clem.
mental.
Yeah, it's just going mental.
Clem and Spaffy. Spaffy does it right at the inside. Oh, look at that camera angle, mate, of the penis part of the track. Look at that. Fuck, if you've ever seen a penis that fine. Oh, bit of a collision there. That was Demon and Pro Luca. Bit of a collision.
Making the move.
Got the outside of him.
He's keeping as clear as he possibly can. Yeah, Redman's livery looks really good.
Mandy Dingle wants to marry that, apparently. Just thought I'd give you that rumour.
Rashi's making a move on Redman.
Around the outside, he's going to watch out for Pro Luca though. Obviously, he's going to work out who's going to go where. Redman lets him go. Really decent. Rashi up to P12 then. Yellow flag sector 2. I have no idea who that... What? Why?
What's going on here?
What? Why? Chat? Anybody? Gunners pitted on lap 1, by the way, Mark. He's down in...
I did wonder why he was so far behind after 3 laps.
He must have swatted his wing off there. Just say his ring off, but it depends who hits him hard enough at the arse. We've got pitters. We've got Big G coming in. I think that may be tactical, possibly. I know those guys do have wing damage.
If you pit under the VSC, you're not going to lose much time, are you?
Tukas! Oh man, he's only got a 10-second penalty. He's always got a drive through. Fuck me.
Oh.
Holy moly. Rod's got 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. Well, there goes your no penalty shit. Goomba is amazingly the VSC ended at the perfect time here. Goomba's made a hell of a jump.
Yeah.
He's up to P12 here, but he's going to be 11th because Tukas obviously has to traverse them.
Have you seen what tyre Goomba's on as well?
He's going to be going deep.
Yeah.
Does have a lot of quicker guys behind him, and obviously that's not a disparaging remark here. Grit and Rashi. Beautiful stuff. Rashi overtakes Grit, and that is Rashi. Fucking, he's flying up the fucking road. Rashi.
I think Goomba's been spending a bit too much time with his brother, starting on the hards.
Yeah, you fucking pair of dodgy bastards.
I tell you what, Grit's made his way up to 7th. He's the highest car on the mediums.
He just does this.
Yeah, and this is why he's finished 2nd in the league.
And it is, of course, an uncatchable 2nd. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of a trek up the order, because we haven't done that. If you just keep an eye on Grit for me, please, because that's a little bit of a saucy battle of Rashi, you know. I'm currently looking at the top 3 guys, and Viper has just lost about a 2nd. We've got a yellow flag there, Gunners. Oh, dearie me, that's not the ideal way you want to take that corner.
Redmond's just got past Grit.
Redmond up to P7. Bloody Redmond's been a little fucking dark horse to see, and so many guys that have improved.
Becker has moved up to 10th from last.
Fucking. He's not even done anything, he
no.
just drove.
He literally, the thing is, he hasn't even done no practice.
Well, yeah, he's
yellow
just
flag. Goomba!
No! Why? Where? Oh my god, Peter, virtual safety car, 2nd one.
He's in the wall on the right, yeah.
Oh, dearie me, oh, good lord. Oh, mate, we were just literally bigging him up as well, and he just stuck it in the fucking wall.
First, the commentator strikes again.
Dearie me. I should just shut up.
Becker's in the pits.
I mean, can they go for hards maybe from here? Or
no, I think he's going to go 2-stop.
Tsukas, I don't think he realises he can't surf the drive-through.
Not under VSC, he can't.
He's tried to surf the drive-through, mate. Oh, dearie me. Rod just... What happened there? Oh, they both had to go really slowly. I understand that Luca is lagging a little bit, guys. We will, of course, keep our eyes peeled. Now, Danny has actually caught back up to the top 3 battle here, Mark, and we've got ourselves a real decent ding-dong in the top 4. Well, it's become a top 4, but then obviously further back, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Barrett's got himself the P9. Mass has gone for a move for the lead. Can't quite get around the outside. Is he going to go for a switch back here? It's a perfect opportunity to go for it.
So be careful of Lucky behind him as well.
And there, see, Lucky, and got Danny also as well, just hanging it in there. What a debut he's making, mate, I tell you. Pardon me, there you go.
Grit's just retaken the 7th as well.
This long straight is going to help so many people out. We've got Grit 7th, Redmond 8th, Varron 9th. Demon, after pitting, is already back in 10th. Big G, once again, having an incident after starting in the top 6. He either gets a podium and he fucks himself over or gets fucked over, one of the 3. Obviously, well, they're the only scenarios you can have in an F1 race, aren't they, really? Drive well, get a hit, or hit yourself off. Yellow flag sector 2.
Redmond.
That is, oh, yellow car! Becker, whoa, oh,
no wing at all, really.
That's he's basically got a French moustache for a wing at the moment. That's not gonna serve anyone any decently. I think it was just genuine as well. I think Becker's just
You've got to keep an eye on this Grit Redmond rah battle.
I'm at the front. I'm at the front because we got DRS here. Massey with DRS on Viper. Is he going to go for it here, or is he going to kind of try and set himself up? Remember, Lucky's behind him with DRS, and Danny didn't get DRS, but he's still there. Senna has been brilliant, mate, just hanging in there. Don't forget Senna. Actually, it's an incredible turn. Tuka's just to save his drive, for fuck's sake. Poor fucker. Like, it's a fucking Jesus. Keep going, guys, like we always say.
Points mean prizes.
Don't bother trying to rage. Well, exactly, mate, you know what I mean? Well, even though the top 3 positions are all kind of decided, look at this at the front. Massey going for it again.
Looking at the table before the race, actually, the mid.
Oh, he's pushed him.
Mid table.
Sorry, mate.
The mid table is quite close still.
Oh, mate. And Massey lost it. Massey did lose it. I wasn't lucky there.
Lucky's looking keen.
He got called out a few times, Lucky, for lack of patience, didn't he, in the Belgian Grand Prix? I made it very, very kind of open and public about it. I did speak to him in private, by the way. I might as well let you all know. Saying, listen, mate, just keep it a little bit calmer next time, like, you know what I mean? And well, remains to be seen if he does. Even though, do you know what? Like I said to every single driver, every single event, mate, adrenaline will fucking take over. You know, we're both racers ourselves, like, you know what I mean? It just does. Sometimes you make a silly move. Like last night, I killed Liam Ashcombe on the long right-hander in France. Shit happens.
Yeah.
I
think Lucky's one of those drivers, especially in this league. I think he should really change his gamer tag to Unlucky 13, because he seems to he has races like this, and then he'll make, like, something will happen, like, I don't know, it could be a lag, it could be a contact with a wall, it could be a spin, but something always seems to happen with Lucky. I'm hoping he breaks that duck tonight and actually has a good race, because he needs it, he deserves it.
He'll be a lucky ducky.
Yeah.
Hey. Boom. Fucking sit down.
Gunners getting out the way very well there as well, I will say.
Yeah, like I always say about Gunners, his racecraft has fucking improved something fucking shameful, mate. Honestly, it's been brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Seeing everyone progressing. Ooh, Barra's pitting early. Barra's pitting, is that wing damage? I don't know. He's got Pro Luca coming behind him.
I don't know.
I'll go quick. I've got to keep my eye on these two. Battle for second place at the moment, closest thing on track. I was hoping this would be a ball fest, and these guys are kind of coming through for us so far. Vietnam
Viper's opened up over a 1 second gap now.
It was literally, mate, you know, going around the second to last corner, the tricky one with the high curve volume, basically. Massey just lost it.
Lucky and Massey's the ones to be watching.
Mate, do you know, you mentioned about Lucky, it's quite interesting. He had bad luck as well, Pro Luca 3 second. That's rare seeing a penalty like that round there, I tell you.
Yeah.
But 3 second for Pro Luca. Gosh, maybe too hard to try and get back to his original top 10 position in qualifying. Well, he was 11th, but fuck it, you know, he got to 10th briefly. Yeah, Lucky in SF1 did the same sort of thing as well, Mark. I remember in Austria, he spun about 7 times at turn 3.
Yeah.
Or turn 2, as I call it.
Oh.
Becker's left.
Right,
Oh.
I'm on it.
Is that a race quit, or...?
No, I don't think it would be.
He's in the pits. Bloody hope it isn't. I really fucking hope it isn't, quite frankly. But there is... Viper's pitted! Viper and Senna pit, they're shedding the soft tyres. They're gonna be going hards or 2-stop. That's the way it works, hards with 2-stop strategy there. Rush to P4. Grit, will he be able to get past them? I think... Wait a minute.
Viper's taken the early pit stop.
When's that? Oh, fuck hell. Sorry, this is just showing me a picture of a dad and the cat sitting together. That was kind of weird.
Not the famous cat.
Senna's pit stop was... I think Senna was just double stacked. Oh yeah, the famous cat. The one that made the first highlight video. I say the cat shit hums. Yeah, that one.
I did. I had to re-watch that highlights video the other day. I was bored. And I just needed to tune in for a bit. Oh, it's hilarious.
3 times.
Hilarious.
But hopefully Becker does come back. Gunners... with the ghost, he doesn't really need to get out of the way, you know what I mean? Well, he does, but, you know, it kind of helps if he does.
Grit and Redmond, I think they've got like a magnetic pull on each other's cars because they will not disappear from each other.
Well, it used to be Tukas and Grit, didn't it? But then after Brazil...
Spaffy and Clem. And Senna.
All 3 of them. Look at that, Senna!
Whoa, Senna.
Are you kidding me? Oh, he went for it. Good effort, though, mate. So cheers for that, bro. I was just sitting there fascinated with the top 2 battle. And next thing you know, I remember we've actually got 18 or 17 other drivers left.
Yeah.
Gonna go back up into Redmond and Grit briefly, showing you that battle, guys, really quick. And oh, Massey and Lucky have hit it. Right then, are they going to be able to come out in front of Viper? It could be a big passenger in the race, mate. They are going for 2 stops as well here, Mark.
Rashi stayed out, so Rashi
stays out. So
yeah,
Rashi's good to
take the lead. Yeah.
Is Rashi gonna, if he gets this win, and we got to interview the fucker. For fuck's sake. The guy.
I know how much he loves it as well.
HRT, sorry.
I tell you what.
Ever.
Massey and
Grit's P3.
Massey's going to do it. He's going to. Because the pit exit.
It's going to be fucking close.
The pit exit on this is an advantage. Look.
They've both done it.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what? Why don't you have a go, Danny, round the outside? Oh, fucking hell. Now then, I want to point something out, matey. Massey's winning at the moment. This is a net position. Well, technically, I think we've got our net positions here.
Yeah.
Oh, Lucky's just done Redmond.
Yeah, this is, I mean, apart from Rashi, who hasn't pitted yet, but then obviously you've got Grit, who hasn't pitted yet, but started on the mediums. The Grit and Redmond battle has now been involved with the front battle.
Oh, Redmond lost it, mate. Redmond lost it. Viper, nice and easy. Well, a lot easier than what I bet he thought he was going to do.
Yeah, Viper's
lost
got past.
It right in front.
You've got Danny behind as well.
Spaffy in the pits again.
Danny making a move on Redmond. Oh, Redmond blocks it off.
I'm on board with it. Fucking hell. This is fucking amazing racing. Ish.
No, that's all right.
It was fair.
It's fair. Redmond's more than entitled. He's more than entitled. He's still racing for position at the moment.
There's literally a car. There's a car length between them as well, mate. You can fucking make all the moves you're bleeding one. Oh, it's a guy from the kitchen. What the fuck's that shadow? Oh, I think that was a bit of a tap.
But Rashi's in the pits now, so be interesting to see. I think Rashi's going to come out.
Got hards, isn't it? He's going to have to try it.
I think Rashi's going to come out between Demon and Big G.
I tell you, that's still a W for Rashi, mate. He didn't get into top 10, did he? I'm sure he didn't. Oh no, I think he did.
I might be wrong, actually. He might be further down. Viper sits fast as
He's
well.
going. At the moment, you can set all the fastest laps in the world. He's currently got 3 cars with him.
Yeah,
He's just come out on mediums. So
It's a
I believe
two-stop.
we've got some bloody 3-stop strategies. 2-stop strategies, sorry, forgive me. I think there's already guys who have done 3 stops. Let's have a look here. Yes, there is. Becker. Becker going for a 7-stop strategy. Go on, lad. Record of TSD, I believe.
That wasn't a bad guess, was it, between Demon and Big G for Rashi?
Hey, it was fucking perfect. I'll be brutally honest with you, mate. Absolutely fucking slotted perfectly between them. Big shout out to the new guys as well. Do you know, there's always that fucking fear when you bring in new guys, when you bring in reserves.
Yeah.
Grezza says Viper had a wing change. Right then.
Senna and
That
Clem.
makes sense.
Senna and Clem.
Where the fuck are they? There. Oh, where the fuck are they? Oh, I don't know. Where are they? Shit, oh, there. I can fucking find them. Professional commentary, guys. It's why
I can't
don't
stop.
pay to
I
watch.
can't stop looking at Redmond's car.
It's sexy.
It is.
Like,
It
it's at
looks
the top of his
really
car
good.
as well.
Senna's car looks alright as well.
Vorno, need any reserves, mate? Well,
Funny you should
I
say
can
that.
vouch for him, mate. He's a very quick driver. Vorno, I'll tell you what,
Stay
Vorno,
stay tuned.
stay tuned, buddy. The stream's going to be going till about 10:30, mate, maybe a bit later. Just stay watching, buddy, okay? We're going to give you all the details, explain, and obviously, if we don't explain what you want to know, mate, drop me a message on Facebook, Vorno. He's a guy I raced for 3 races, mate, in HRT before that leaked into a pile of fucking shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely, Vorno, stay tuned, though, mate. If we don't give you the answers you need, message me after. And good to hear from you again, Vorno. Hope your stream has been going well as well. I know you've been doing quite a bit of Viper there too. Let's have a look at the insider look here. Mate, we're on lap fucking 10. This is mental.
Wow.
Grezza, thank you for that information as well. Do you know what? I thought I saw the pit mechanics stick a bit longer on Viper's car, and Grezza just confirmed it for me. Wing damage. We did see Massey pull back a second, if you remember, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here we go then.
Viper.
And I believe Viper on Lucky. Lucky says,
No,
do you
yeah.
know what? Live to fight another day. He wants to be a lucky ducky today in this team with a 3-second penalty. Viper into P2. Yellow flag sector 1. I don't know.
Not sure. I think it was might have been
Let's get
Gunners.
out of the way,
Might have been Gunners getting out of the way. No, yeah, it might have been actually.
This
Yeah.
battle this battle between them two next season to see who's going to improve the most is absolutely fascinating. I can't wait to see who's going to win out of that Woodsy 3-second time penalty. And Lucky is not done with Viper. I believe we've got a battle between Demon. Oh god, so close to the back of him.
Woodsy.
There we go, mate. We've got Redman has well, these two. I think we should tell them to get a fucking room in Vietnam, mate.
Yeah, that's what I'm
See if they can
saying.
hire a lady, but I see if they can hire a
Oh,
lady boy
Rashi
in
and
the
Demon.
screen
Rashi and Demon.
These two are very, very close together. They've already been.
Whoa,
already
Rashi on
been
the
side by side a couple of times. You don't want to do that with your rear end, mate. You're not Shakira. Remember that. Senna and fuck. There's bars everywhere. Senna and Clem. Clem, of course, did have wing damage. If you remember earlier in the Grand Prix with the incident with Spaffy. And here we go then, guys. So we are rolling now on lap 10 of 28. Fuck me, this race is going quick.
They're catching up with
That's
Woodsy.
what I want to happen anyway.
It's not the place you want to be catching up with a lapped car.
Luckily the ghost. If not, then it will be an absolute whirlwind of trouble. Right then.
But Woodsy still,
Wow.
I believe, stayed out of the way.
Luca down in 15th place, 16th place, mate. I thought he'd be a little bit better off than that. I believe Becca is a lapped car right now. Tukas.
Becca hasn't rejoined.
That'd be rage quit because he did do it in the pits.
Possibly.
He did retire in the pits. We'll have to investigate that after.
Some stern
We'll
talking
do it
to.
tomorrow. Fuck him. we'll do it. Yeah. Considering we've got to fucking tell reserves not to show up.
Yeah.
And ironically, mate, the guy who was replaced or stopped at the last second coming in, Shane, hashtag PMS brother, much love, my man. A guy rage quit.
Yeah.
We're really not fucking happy with it. Not Boomer, by the way, not Boomer.
No.
He buried himself in the wall. I believe that is Senna having a little look at Clem. Look how close to get in there.
Rashi and Demon are really close still as well.
Part of the track.
Coming on the straight.
The strangled penis part of the track. Oh, Lord.
This is going to be.
Rashi, Demon.
It's going to be a four-way battle soon. Redmond, Grit, Demon, Rashi.
They've caught the guys who haven't stopped yet. I believe they're probably going to be stopping the next lap or two. They're probably hoping they're stopping this lap of Demon.
Demon just really sails around the outside of Grit.
I think Grit's kind of letting him go, isn't he? I think. Yep.
Has Grit got damage, or is he just letting him go? No, he's just letting him go.
Letting him go, mate.
Yeah.
Mate, he might as well do. I mean, he's in this for the. Think about it. If Redmond fights these two, then he's going to get more yellow flag sector 2. That is Woodsy getting out of the way, mate, of Rara. Rara has not really done much this race. He's just kind of silently got. Yeah, Shane says, what a joke. Mimicked, mate, mimicked. You will, of course, get your chance, bro. You know you were going to be staying tuned. I've not revealed anything, even to my best buddies, I've been amazing this weekend, I've got to tell you. I've not said a fucking word. Yellow flag
Viper and Massey
two,
getting close.
On that battle. Oh, God, speaking of getting close, mate, Viper's
Yeah,
really tired. Just
yeah.
signed up a love affair with the fucking wall,
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm going to go back to Rashid and Demon. These two just do not like getting away from each other. Demon, of course, as you mentioned, is now, he's now in your division, by the way, mate, PR.
He is.
Dropped down.
Yeah.
That's Tom. He's really good racer. He was my rival. Now he's going to hopefully become your rival. Give you a headache like he gives me one. Spaffy, oh, for God's sakes, mate. Poor motherfucker. He's having a mare.
Yeah, he is.
So we do have Rashi then is overtaken Demon. That is Rashi up to P6. I am going to go back to the battle at the top. This could be a foreshadowing mark of something very, very interesting next season. I cannot wait to see this. Here we go. We got Viper. Yellow flag.
Fairly similar.
Woodsy's made it. Woodsy's crashed. Oh, dearie me. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't want that wing, did he?
Oh. I mean, you could have led it to someone else, mate. Oh, speaking of someone who didn't want his wing, there goes Tukas changing his wing.
Spaffy, he's just coming out the pits as well.
Gunners in the visual safety car. It had to be called, mate. Woodsy's car was obviously.
Whoa,
at least the bitch. Whoa. What's happened?
Oh, that's a bit nasty.
What's...
He's got no front wing. He tried to take the corner and obviously couldn't quite make it. It's giving him a 5 second. It's giving him a 5 second penalty for cutting the corner when he went.
Oh, dearie me. Well, the idea of things not being ideal. Why is Redmond not coming to the pits? Is he going to go for medium soft?
No, surely he won't do medium soft.
Well, Grit's coming.
I'll tell you what, if you look at Redmond's car, his rear tyres are absolutely bollocks.
God, Gunners. Oh, Gunners, mate. Poor motherfucker.
Redmond's tyres look shot. Rashi's making the move on
He's
him
got
now.
like 3 lines, mate. You might as well just let him go, Redmond.
Whoa.
It's not your fight, mate, this race.
Whoa.
He's fucking kept it, though.
Rashi's just got to be...
Watch out for Demon behind.
Rashi's just got to be patient here. He's got to be patient.
Patience.
He'll get DRS here.
Two
He can
long
fly
straights.
past him.
I think he's already got him. Yellow flag.
Whoa, he's being squeezed into the wall.
Him. Oh my God! No way, Demon! What a scene!
Oh,
look at this. It's still side by side.
wow.
Unbelievable. And Redmond's out of it.
Redmond's not out of it.
Caught it in a perfect pit. Oh, Redmond's got him back.
Switch back.
No, Demon's gone back at him.
Oh wow, what racing this is.
Have a hug, guys. Have a hug. Have a hug. Have a hug. Go on. Oh, there's wing damage. Someone lost an end plate. I think it was. Oh, bang! It was going to happen. Oh no.
Yeah.
It was going to happen. And do you know what? Redmond's going to curse at him.
Yeah. Thing is,
But
I think that was.
blame anyone.
No, that was. In all fairness, I mean, Redmond was trying to defend his position. I'd say maybe slightly
Still
over.
amazing racing.
Still slightly over protecting, I reckon. He didn't need to. I mean, he's obviously pitting soon, isn't he? So. I'm not. That wasn't anyone's fault. That was just a racing incident, as far as I'm concerned. But unfortunately, Redmond's come out of it worse.
Oh, Redmond. He's another one that he said he has great races, and then things just go to absolute shit for him.
Yeah.
But he has got enough time to come back to the pits as well, mate.
Still half the race to go, so anything can happen. I tell you what, a safety car really spiced this up.
I think the way the game's coded, because people are so far behind lapped, I don't think it can. We've already had 3 VSCs though.
There you go.
So I guess anything can fucking happen in this game. I believe that was...
Rara's now coming past Redmond, yeah.
Oh, watch out, Rari's got no wing. There you go. Rara had a bit of a wing.
I tell you, there's someone here that's really had a quiet, not quiet race, I wouldn't say quiet, but he's doing well. Rashi in 5th.
He is. He's in a prime position. He's just slightly too far behind the guys in front to make too much of
He's got no one
to
to battle now. He's got no one to battle now, so he can get his head down.
However, Mark, me and you have been in this position before. I'm going to interrupt myself a bit because we've got an absolute killer battle going on right now at the front. Right, Viper's got within 4 tenths. It was within 2 tenths right before the VSC. VSC kind of saved Massey's bacon there slightly, but they're not using ERS, either of them.
Massey hasn't got any.
And it just... Well, I was about to say, yeah, that's probably half the reason why he's not fucking using it, if not the whole reason. So yeah, battling there first and second. And we've got a yellow flag sector 2. That is Woodsy getting out of the way again. Woodsy currently has a 10-second lead over Gunners, who does, of course, have a drive-through penalty. Centre pits again. That's not part of the plan.
He's gone to hard.
Let's see. he's got it. I think he's got no choice, mate, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think he was going
So's
for medium
Redmond.
soft, to be fair.
Yeah, Redmond's gone to the hards. He'll go to the end now. So will Senna.
So that's
It's gonna be interesting.
Look at this
It'll
guy's
be
battle
interesting
front.
to see if the top 5 can make those tyres go to the end.
I don't think they will, mate. I've got to be honest. Yellow flag, sector 3. Once he get out of the way again. I don't know why I'm concerned. Oh, look at this. Oh, who the hell's that? Lucky. Who was that a lap down? Oh, it's Tukas, get out of the way. Okay. I love how Tukas got out of the way and Lucky said, fuck you, I'm having your slipstream. Just like, yeah, here you go. Through you go. Nah, mate, fuck off. I'm taking your handbag and your fucking purse as well, mate. Fuck off. Monkey when I go past.
Viper and Massive.
Oh, here we go, mate. I love the 2 liveries, mate. They're really good contrast in battling together. Here we go, then coming down towards the 5th turn of the track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck, I'm good. That is actually turn 5, by the way. I guessed that as well, guys.
Yeah.
That was a fucking sexy guess.
Right. Viper's got to make something stick here.
By the way,
he's got more ERS.
as well. Just behind me as well, Grit is absolutely eating Rara for breakfast in terms of a gap. He just put about fucking 1 second on him down the fucking start-finish straight. And with Gunners is back in the pits again to do his drive-through penalty this time.
Viper's gone on the outside.
The battle we want to see, and that is
Massey's
Viper into
conceded
P1.
it. Grit and Rara.
He knows it,
Grit's
he's got
made
the
the move.
pace. That's where the move that is. I believe he didn't even get to the straight. No, that was on the first DRS straight.
Rara.
Spaffy with the
Rara get the DRS to come back right in though.
Spaffy fastest lap as he had last night in PRF1, 1 minute 37, I believe that was.
Grit's closed right up to Clem now as well.
Yeah, like sector 2. That is once again he sees the car of Rashi behind him. I'm on board with that battle, mate, now for the battle between 8th position, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Yeah. Rara's drops off actually.
Great, go on. Oh, he's going to swing it in wide. He's going to go, oh, this is beautiful. Go on, he's going to make
move by Grit.
Fucking bit driving. This is what a race this has been, guys. Over halfway now through the finale of the Sunday Drive Season 2, of course, round number 22. Next season, I can't wait for.
Yeah.
Oh, but mate, I'm almost sad to see this one go.
Senna and Redmond.
It's like a classic line.
To battle of the hard tyres. And they'll have
It's like the old line. It's like the old line mark,
well.
innit? I hate to see you go, but I love to see you walk away. It's one of them sort of lines.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get some stuff for the highlight package, mate. It's fairly quite like I'll let these guys do the talking. So as we see Massey come around the penis corner.
Yeah,
Spaffy's
closed right up to Redmond and Senna because they're nice softs.
Absolutely, I'm going to watch him briefly. I think Massey is where are they? I can't even find where they're.
No, Massey and Viper.
Oh, I'm going to go back up front. Massey come back at him. He's done him. These 2 guys. Now, is it going to be one of them Shanghai moments, mate, where you've got to literally wait until the very last lap, or the lap before, like a Bahrain, for example, you've got to wait till the end of lap 28, start lap 29 to make your move. These guys are literally, I reckon, going to be changing places, barring disaster. So, quick race rundown then, guys. Massey, Viper, Lucky, Danny, Rashi, Demon, Big G, Grit, Clem, and Rara in the points. Luke overtakes Rog, who does pit again. And that's Big G on Demon. Got him with the DRS, mate. Big G up at a P6.
You say top 10 in the points, but
it's such a habit.
Yeah.
I can't fucking break it here. Spaffy's done Redmond. He's now got to come past Senna. Considering all these guys, this is this is the first time any of them have raced together. I don't think it's in the DRS. There's no DRS section here. Viper and Massey are still putting on a show up front, by the way.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm gonna have to watch that in a minute, mate. These 2 are just fucking nose to tail.
I'm going to leave it on that
Viper
and go and get a refill.
No worries, mate. I'll kind of keep my eyes peeled on this. You know what's going to happen. It's going to be an explosion when you're not here. Right, anyway, we've got Massey and Viper then. Half a second there. And a Big G pits. And Clem follows him in. Okay. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, man. Fucking hell. As we got lucky. I believe that's Viper having another go now. Viper. Chasing down ERN Massey, of course, the VRF1, ERN, PRF1 driver. I'm going to do that one day. We've got about 5 different leagues representing these lobbies. Oh, Viper's on a send. He thought better of it. Oh, outbrakes himself nearly as well. Giving Massey a bit of a headache. Lucky 13. One of my personal drivers of the day, Lucky 13 right now. Massive improvement from last week, Lucky. 4.2 seconds off second place, 4.6 off the lead. Very good stuff. That burp actually fucking hurt my gullet. Jesus Christ. Wow. Fuck, that actually hurt.
Spaffy and Senna are quite close still.
0.2 of a second. I'm going to switch up my focus to that because they are coming down.
No. Oh. I thought he was going to send it down the inside there.
He had a think. He had a think about it, old Andy. He did have a think, mate. I've had a moment in the PRF1. I'll get the picture for you, Mark, after all this finishes, and I'll send it to you. AJ, remember AJ Air?
Yeah.
I'll tell you after this, actually. Redman, he's had experience of defending too close to the wall. This time he's gone for a wider action, and I think that is bread and butter inevitability, quite frankly. And Spaffy takes P11 off Senna. In fact, it was Redman who had the experience. I just wanted to shame Bish there for no reason.
Roger and Luca.
I remember...
There's two people in watch for a while.
Jesus Christ. Mate, do you know what? I'm trying to talk about centre... Oh, that's a bit silly. It's damaged him, he's got to let him go back through, surely. That was silly. It was very naughty by Roger.
Whoa!
Oh, Luca, no. Oh, it's lag.
I thought he was going for him then.
Fuck me.
Oh,
the lag, basically. Yeah, I know it's off. Oh, what's happening? That's a wall hit, isn't it? I'm sure it is, mate.
He's got no front left end plate.
I think he lost that with Rog.
Yeah.
Bit of an naughty one by Rog. He's one for owning up for his mistakes, though, so you'll definitely own up for that.
Although, again, in Ross's defence, he might have been battling Luca's slight lag. So.
Very true. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Yeah. He's got he'll clip it if worst comes to worst. Mate, Roger's very, very efficient with that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's no race.
You got to go back up to Viper and Massey.
I'm already on it, mate. Don't you worry about that. I tell you what, though, bro. Yeah, what I'll do with the should we get the tables up without the race support? You know what I mean? It's just to give everyone a fucking finale. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let Woodsy fucking fire him up. Fuck it. If there's any changes, well,
yeah.
I'll send the pigeon. Big shout out to Woodsy, still going, mate.
Yep.
Not a lap behind Becca's AI. Obviously, Becca, I believe, will be pole just to let Becca's AI go. Sorry. I guess another yellow flag for his troubles. So Viper's so close to the wall. These guys, are they going to try and take these ties to the end?
So I'm saying, I'm not sure if they'll be able to, will they?
Neither.
Will there be a dive for the softs at the end? I think the other one.
Person can.
I think the other person. I think out of Massey and Viper, I think they're waiting for each other to make the move. If one of them goes in, the other one will.
I tell you what, you don't want to wait too long though, dude, because these tyres are going to give way, and Vietnam is fucking brutal. Especially around sector 2
Massey has no ERS.
Look, he spun! No! Oh, he's in the middle of nowhere.
Is there damage?
Yeah. Lucky, Seb, man, what the fuck? This week I'm criticising you for spinning. He's fucking done it again.
I will say though, what did I say earlier on in the stream?
Exactly that. Viper and Massey, side by side.
Viper makes the dive. Can he? Oh, yes. Massey's taking it. Oh no, not here.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh my god, the side by fucking side. Shit, that fucking bad. That's the best race of the fucking season. I thought it was going to be a fucking ball.
Oh no.
That's why I brought the beers out, mate. Every time I bring the beers
out.
Oh,
they're both diving in.
This is fucking awesome.
Is Danny going to come in?
I feel like a fucking kid again. You look like you're about to sleep, Gareth. You drop your eyes look like a Korean. Seriously. Danny comes in as well, and of course Lucky. What? He hasn't got damage.
Lucky.
He didn't get damage. He was in the wall. He was physically in the wall.
It looked like he did. It might not have ended up too bad then for him.
So this is a gamble. This is.
Wow.
Mark, I've got a theory here. If he spun on 11 lap old tyres, imagine what he's going to be.
No. His tyres are gone.
Old tyres.
No, his tyres are gone. He's sliding into turn 2.
Why did he not pitch? Get the fucking pit stop done. You know what I mean?
I did say that. I didn't think they'd last.
No, exactly. It kind of.
I'm saying that though. Look at Demon. Demon's literally just pitted on 16 lap old mediums.
So you've done a pretty good job in covering off all the tyre compounds there, mate.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Pokemon rap. You're just trying to a hard, soft, medium, whichever way you want to do it.
The yellow one.
So we're now watching. But that's what I end up doing. Oh, mate, you should hear me do F2 commentary. It's fucking hilarious, honestly.
Yeah.
I just say that colour card, and in the end, I get the fucking colours wrong.
Got Gunners in the way of Demon. Gunners.
Just goes through him, won't they? Get out the way.
You're
cars, get
away.
out the way. Fuck, wow. Is that how we're doing it, is it? Fucking Savannah. Oh, mate. Yeah, we've already got purple middle sectors, by the way, for these guys.
Yeah.
Lucky needs to pit. He has to pit. He has to pit.
Massey
He's
and
gonna get
Viper
nowhere
are
with
still
this.
connected, and they've caught right up with Lucky again on his 11 lap
This
old
could cause
mediums.
problems.
They need to just be
Gotta
patient.
get in, surely.
He's got to, no, Massey, don't do it. There you go.
Well
there
done,
goes Lucky.
Well done, smart choice. Should have pitted last lap,
Yeah.
but he's tried it. Probably tried it for another lap.
Rashi's in as well.
The way they caught
Rashi's
him.
in.
Surprising. Thought Rashi go further.
Well,
But
10,
that's on the softs, hasn't
10 lap old mediums. He might as well have just gone for the softs as well.
he get fucking. Yeah, about to say he get eaten alive by Grit, who's still going on 6 lap old softs. What a drive again by Grit. Danny's going to claim P3 here. So wow, what a start to Danny's TSD career.
Yeah,
bro.
Danny's had a good race.
He doesn't get the points, but fucking. I feel bad for him not getting him to him. It's a fantastic race. Grit and Lucky here. This is going to be close.
It is.
This is going to be close here. He does it. Lucky,
Yeah,
just
Lucky,
has,
yeah.
He had to get in there.
I think
He
Grit's
had
going to have to
Grit.
pit again for another set of softs. So
He's very good on his tyres though, mate, but he is definitely going to get swamped by the 2 or 3 cars behind him, I'd say.
there's no chance
Rara.
he's taking those softs for 14 laps.
This is Grit we're talking about though, dude. He has got... Well, he's put himself in the position he has in the championship by doing shit no one expected him to do, in honesty.
Pro Luca.
I'm just going to say what we got. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's Viper, P1, by the way. Viper takes the lead. I'm not even giving a shout out to everyone watching the stream. Guys, I'm sorry I can't. Too much action. Thank you so much. Anybody who hasn't followed me, sure to do so. Yellow flag sector 1. Gunner's getting out of the way. Right, we've got Pro Luca, of course.
Senna and Rara.
Mark, wasn't it, I think? Oh, he's pitting. Sorry, forgive me.
Rara
Senna,
must have just got
He's got
past
him.
it. Yeah.
Just fucking poked myself in the fucking ear. Fuck me. God, Rog and Redmond. Redmond, I think, made a mistake there, mate, I believe. Oh, Redmond got damage.
Rashi.
Redmond more damage.
You expect Rashi to sail past Grit here. He's on fresh softs.
Grit, let him go. Grit, let him
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
He might have made a mistake, Grit. I'll just let him go. Has he got damage? No, he just let him go.
No, I've got
He must be going
big
to
props.
the end,
No, big props to Grit. I mean, he's done it a couple of times this race. He's thinking, he's clever. He's looking at the battles that he's coming up against, and he's deciding what battle he needs to actually battle. You know, he's being clever.
Why is Massey, bro? Sorry to cut across you. Why is Massey 2.5 seconds off Viper? What's gone on there?
Has
Something
Massey
has
just,
really happened.
has he just
he's got
turned the
damage.
engine down, or
3 seconds.
he's got no wing damage by
These
the
guys
looks
have
of it?
been nose to tail all the way through the race. Is he back on the fucking pad?
I don't think he's on. If he was on the pad, he'd be,
green livery.
if he was on the pad, he would have been lapped by Woodsy.
We'll have your championship back, motherfucker. By the way, Becca's AI. I bet Becca wishes he was. I think Becca's back. You know.
I don't know.
I think he might be.
I don't know. I can't jump on board with him, but last time I jumped
I'm on him
with
here, I'm
him,
just
he
gonna
was
watch him
still
briefly.
ghosting.
Oh, he's back. I'm sure he's back. Is it,
No,
I
he's
really
still
can't tell,
he's still
actually.
ghosting. Jump on board with him. You can see the curbs going like through his tyres and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I can see that now,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, they need to have word with this fucking AI, because that's appalling. He's still on no pit stops.
Demon's
Now with
closing
Demon.
up to Big G. Yeah.
Oh, Grez said Massey might have front wing damage.
It didn't look like it.
It's the only... It does seem like it's going to be light green, maybe yellow at the worst then. Oh, mate, I'm sorry, he must have. Look at the gap differential. Oh, bloody Demon! Oh my god, he's all over the back of Big G. Oh, bloody Nora. Big G, of course, the new VR1 driver, of course, as well.
Whoa.
He's actually playing his trade.
Be
It's like
clever.
a fucking
Come on.
roller coaster. Bloody hell, how close you want to get to the back of him?
I think he was trying to sniff what he had for breakfast.
Yeah, more than that, mate. Jesus. Vorna says, can you put my name in for driver draw? No. Was that a bit brutal?
He does say as a reserve.
As a reserve, we'll let you know, mate. Like I said, we've got
Stay
a few
tuned.
reserves. Well, like I said, though, Vorna, stay tuned. Love that. Can I do it? No. Fuck. I still haven't learned from my bedside manner from SF1. Shit. Bollocks. I'll get there. But, yeah, mate. Oh, Spaffy's in the pits.
Oh,
Sam's
wow.
in the
Demon got close to the wall there.
What happened? Shit, sorry, mate.
That was very
Spaffy.
close.
Look at this.
He's going for it
Big
though.
G trying to defend. He's not going to be able to do. Yeah, Demon's got him. P7 Demon,
Yep.
great debut for 2 of the reserves. Spaffy not quite had the same sort of luck, unfortunately. He's just through his 3rd pit stop.
Bearing in mind, Demon is carrying a time penalty.
I think it's 3 seconds, I believe, isn't it? Warner with the crying emoji saying that just broke his heart, bless him. Warner, by the way, is very, very quick. He's quicker than me. About half a second quicker than me.
Most people are.
He'd be a
What?
really, really good foil for the... Oh, says the man who signed me for Ferrari because he thought I was going to win the league.
Consistency.
Cheers, bro.
Signed you for consistency.
Oh, no, he didn't. He just signed me because, like, do you know you have on them fucking work forms? You got like Remploy. You know, like sometimes you have to have a disabled person. In this Ferrari team, you've got to have a ginger. That's the kind of terms. It keeps the government off your back for prejudice.
Oh, Spaffy and Redmond.
Redmond's let him go. Redmond's still catering that wing damage, mate. If I was Redmond, I'd just pitted him, mate. He's only going to fall behind Luca.
Yeah.
He's only going to drop a point. You might as well just get yourself in, mate. Get yourself a comfortable run to the end. Gaps between the front runners and the back runners.
That, though,
4 laps.
Yeah, 4 laps. Or 4.5 laps. I don't think he'll drop 15 seconds in 4.5 laps, will he?
I'll tell you what, mate. 15 seconds is what Massey looks like. He's going to be dropping back from Viper in 4.5 laps. I'm gutted with this, dude. I'm gutted.
Yeah.
This is one of the battles of the season.
We've had it stolen from us.
Do you know what? We've had the entire race grids battling stolen from us.
Right, and
Clem and
Clem.
Brown, these 2 have had history. These 2 have had history this season. Let's see if we can kind of do good on getting some more history between them. I've still not learned how to commentate, guys. I've only been doing this for years. I'm still.
I was actually thinking.
Learning,
I was thinking a second ago, looking back at when you used to do the SF1 streams, and then obviously listening to your streams for this league, etc., etc. You must have really struggled. Obviously, with the Peggy 3 commentating you had to do.
Oh, in the end, I just told him to fuck off. You know what I mean? I went through one stream, I got halfway through. I think it was when Swanee was in an admin group, wasn't it?
Yeah,
they told me to try not to swear on my stream. I was like, they made a swear job, and I think I still owe Swanee about £174,284.
There you go,
Rara,
Rara.
kind of a bit of a touch down the back straight. A little bit of a touch, gets through, nice and clean in the end though. Rara up into 9th place, Clem 10th. Of course, under normal circumstances.
Spaffy's going to go past Rog now, I think, as well.
He's got to surely, isn't he? So that would usually be for the final points playing positions, but of course every position counts. You score a point with wherever you end up on the score. Look at Rog, just get himself out of the way. Do you think Rog, in his mind of minds, knows that he had that battle with Luke and he's thinking, I don't really want to cause any more grief? Possibly, even though he didn't really cause much grief. A massive shout out to Gunners and Woods. He's still going round at the moment. And let's be honest with you, I think Danny could possibly catch Massey here.
He's taken a couple of seconds out of it. Yeah, in the last sort of lap and a half. Yeah.
Monitoring the gap, he has to have wing damage. But then, of course, we will be bringing Danny in for the podium, even though he's not going to score. Mainly because I've never spoke to the fucker. And a bit of an interesting story here, Mark. He is the guy who got me back league racing, as random as it is. Was just chilling on career mode. Was like, yeah, I had a fucking awesome F1 career mode. I think it was Bahrain I did where I got points.
Spaffy with the fastest lap.
What a lap! Of course, no matter where you finish on this grid, you get an extra point mark for the fastest, of course, because every single position scores.
Unless you're a reserve driver.
And then you get fuck all anyway, so well done Spaffy, you broke someone's heart. Fucking show, mate.
Or a little hint,
Yeah.
Or do they?
I haven't got a fucking clue. I'm starting to drink, mate. I don't need hypothetical bollocks.
Right, who's close? No one's close. Come on.
I'm literally just on board with Danny at the moment. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to showcase Viper.
You're all boring.
Who haven't I watched this race? Gunners in the pits. He is he's on his, I think it's his 4th stop now. Becker's AI needs fucking shooting, mate. It's 5 stops.
Yeah, and he's still 17th.
Fucking hell. I fucking know, man. The improvement we've seen from Woodsy, remember Woodsy's still on this 3rd Grand Prix.
It is. Third or 4th, yeah. Yeah.
Austria was his first, wasn't it? No, Britain, no, was it Britain? No, Austria. This is his 4th Grand Prix.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't played, as I say, hasn't played an F1 game for years, until obviously a really good friend of his decides to buy him an Xbox so he can join the league.
And a really good friend decided to get rid of his Xbox.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Just reminiscing, mate. That Xbox had my Baku memories on it.
I'm glad you.
He is now.
I'm glad
taken
you
over.
said Baku memories on it. Nothing else.
Well, he hasn't been on. He hasn't been onto the deep dark side profile yet, mate.
Yeah.
I've deleted the profiles off there and not the stuff on there. Anyway, we'll move on.
It's all fairly spaced
we've
out
got
now.
ourselves...
Luca is catching up with Redmond, and Luca's on fairly newer softs compared to Redmond's
I do want to point
hards.
out as well, guys, that we are supporting the British government at the moment, not the people who run the shit, but we are abiding by the rules. We are socially distancing our cars.
Yeah.
Stay within 2 seconds of each other. Well, Pro Luca's Italian, so he doesn't count, so that kind of works. He does whatever he wants. But we are doing the finest job, so if anybody can please tweet at Boris Johnson and let him know that the Sunday Drive are doing his bidding. And Redmond just said, no, there you go, Mark. Redmond has said, 2 metre Peter, get out my way. There you go, 2 seconds back again. I still have no idea what I'm on about. Luca has had a pretty... It's the longest he's been in the race after getting caught up in the collateral of Rashi's DNF.
Up and down race, Luca's
Suka.
had. But Rashi, I tell you what, Rashi, up in 5th. He's had a good race. Lucky,
position changes as well.
lucky with that incident. He's still up in 4th. You know, they've had good races.
I'll be fair, but Woodsy's kind of having problems at the final corner again. Gunners had lapped himself then, but Woodsy's had real problems at the final corner. He's just kind of got back on to the final corner, second to last corner, sorry. But yeah, think about it, Lucky would be coming home in 2nd place. He would be, just where he was. Danny's put down to win 3.5. Yellow flag sector 2, that's red, not with the yellow flag. I believe that is Viper lapping up to 12th place. Oh no, Red was 15th. Oh, he did pit. Did he pit?
No, Redmond hasn't pitted again. He's still on his hards.
Do you know what? I'm on the wrong I'm on the wrong graphic. There we go. Oh mate, what a race! What a season, Mark. And it's sort of not over. What I'm going to do, bro, I'm actually going to let you do the first position podium interview for Viper. I'm going to run for a quick smoke, because obviously we've got a lot to get through.
I'll let you take over to then I can...
Yeah, go for a smoke, and obviously we'll bring, obviously who we need to bring in after. Fuck everyone else off at the party.
Last lap.
Viper, last lap. He's come in, he's caused an absolute fucking shit.
It's not over between Senna and Clem, by the way.
Oh, we got a battle for 10th position. You can pretend you got the last point, even though you haven't, so... What a race, mate. Now, Hanoi, Woodsy and Gunners, pure amateurs, 19 finishes.
I'll tell you what, as I say, shout out to these guys. Hanoi is a horrible track. We had no full safety cars. Okay, yeah, a couple of VSCs, 19 finishes. That's quality.
One bad incident. And when you call the Rog and Luca the worst incident in the race, what a race.
Apart from Goomba having a love affair with the wall.
Yeah, but like, you know, I'm not sure if Goomba's single or not, but he's definitely taken that, mate. I tell you, that wall wants your number, mate. Oh, dearie me.
Oh, Senna and Clem.
I'm going to stick on board with Viper, of course. He is coming through Sector 2, or Sector 3, keep an eye on that bottom up between them two, I have no doubt you are. And watch out for Spaffy. This could get really, really tasty. Here we go. I believe that is them coming. Grit and Demon as well. Grit and Demon.
Viper's just come up to the last couple of corners.
Grit's on 15 lap-old softs. Viper coming around the final corner. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no fire. It's because we're not at fucking Bahrain or Abu Dhabi, but he wins the final race of the season. Massey, what might have been a Senna's overtaking Clem there. Senna's got Clem.
Wow, Massey got 15, nearly 16 seconds behind Viper.
Fucking hell, he's dropped. He might as well just have fucking bit it.
Wow.
To be fair, he's dropped the same amount of time. Massey P2. Redmond comes on 15th on lap. Danny's first podium and his first start, helped out by Lucky 13, who of course decided to keep himself with half a wing. Why not? Rashi P5, my personal driver of the day.
I'll go with that.
All that time,
I'll go with that.
Battle.
Rashi driver of the day, yeah.
Demon, another fantastic drive by Demon, by the way. We're going to go positions gained. How can I say it's another one? It's his first one.
Don't forget, Grit's going to jump up to 6th here.
Grit on 15 lap-old softs.
Wow.
Explain what rationale that's about. And he comes... Oh, he's got a puncture there. I think he got a puncture at the end.
6th.
Wow. Big G goes 7th. Big G 7th. He got Demon.
Yeah.
Barra, of course.
Wow.
Clinches,
massive shout out to Grit there. 15 lap-old softs.
650 lap
I wrote
softs.
him off earlier on. Wow.
And I think he must have heard you, mate, to be honest with you.
That's his 2 fingers
Barra.
up to me.
Senna, well done. Good comeback drive for Senna.
Yeah.
Spaffy 11th.
Clem.
Good recovery drive from Spaffy. Clem will be absolutely shitting.
Everyone's got to be doing the customary weave over the line. It's the last race of the season.
But it's actually be the last one.
There you go. There we go.
Quite interesting.
But I'm Lodge.
What about here? We've got Becca's AI letting the side down. Pro Luca.
No weave there.
Grazie, mi tutti.
And then Woodsy.
Ironically, of all people to come across the line, it is Woodsy. Well, that took all of the excitement out of the last race for Edmund. Do you know what, mate? It was a hell of a drive, I'll be honest with you. First online race of the wheel, and oh, Tukas is on the wheel.
No, he did say last week he went to the wheel, didn't he?
Hold on a minute, mate. Rashi, I can smell the alcohol through the stream, you pissheads. Well, cheers, bro. Where's my congratulations? Oh, we're going to take... Oh, my God, Shadow Viper's looking like a jockey.
What the
Fucking
hell
Frankie
does he look
Dettori
like?
back on the top step. What the fuck is that?
Oh, dear.
Oh, I called him Gino De Campo last week. Damn, it would have been a cracking battle to the end. He's got the ping pong in the final corner. Oh, he's at the wall, man.
Yeah.
Massey confirms it. So, you bring these guys in, matey. We've got ourselves our final race, guys. But the stream isn't over. Stay fucking tuned. We've got Viper in P1, Massey. Unfortunate P2 I'm going to give. That was the battle of the season, I reckon. One of the battles, anyway. We've got Danny P3. Viper, by the way, had a 1 minute 36.5 on his lap. Goomba's left. I don't blame him. Goomba stayed till the end. What a fucking shout by him. Lucky P4. Rashi P5. Grit 6th. Big G 7th. Demon 8th. Rara. Senna. We've got Spaffy, Clem, Rog, Pro Luca. And then Redman, Nutmeg Tukas, Becca's AI absolutely breaking the spinala. Even his fucking AI spins, for fuck's sake. The cunt's got no fucking hope. You got Woodsy, Gunners, and of course Goomba, who at the moment Mark is trying to find out if he's going to be an uncle.
Yeah.
Because he literally has found the vagina in the wall.
Yeah.
We're trying to work out if that wall has conceived a baby. Imagine a baby Goomba crossed with a wall. Do you know what you get? Hunger. Do you know what you get? You get Hungary.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we need everybody. Do you know what, Mark? People are intrigued about the end of our stream, but we just went from 11 to 23 views. You sexy cunts. Welcome in.
Interesting.
Right. New follow. Mike V Legend, my man. Hope you're having a lovely day. Looked like a good race. It was a fucking cracker. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to congratulate all three guys because I want to go and piss. I want to go and smoke. Mark, as the forerunner of TSD, take the first interview away. Viper, here's Mark. Over to you guys.
Viper. So how was that race for you, mate? It seemed like a bit of fun, especially with Massey.
It was. Yeah, it was obviously getting the better start. The Massey obviously starting ahead for the first few laps. Lost my wing. Managed to keep him behind for a bit. And then obviously with the pit, I come on behind him. Decent middle stint. Obviously, we had a little bit of a battle during there. And then the last stint was just purely keep it as close as I can to him and take the move when I can. It was just unlucky that obviously he's hit the wall where he had, because I think it'd have been a really good race. I think as a season as a whole, Massey's done mental. He's done really well. And then obviously for me to come in halfway, well I say halfway through, for the last few races to then go straight into the battle with him, it feels good to have someone to battle that close with, and someone you can trust to battle with as well. You know what I mean? It's like you can do certain moves and go side by side through certain places because you know you can trust the other driver, which hopefully will build up for a decent season next season. So go from there.
Yeah, no, I say it definitely was a very good battle. I mean, me and Poz couldn't really take our eyes off it. To be fair, I mean, it was just constant. And then obviously, the last stint with Massey's unfortunate wing damage, just sort of ruined the battle a bit. But well done on your P1, mate, and good luck for next season.
Thank you.
Massey.
Evening.
How was that race for you, mate?
I should be happy because it's a podium, but I'm gutted. I'm not going to lie. It's just such a. I did it in qualifying when I was going to do my medium run. I just turned into early in the last corner and ping-ponged off one wall and straight into the wall and had no end plates left. And
I will say though, what an insane qualifying time that was.
That was
brilliant. That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
Yeah, I needed that because I know that Viper's got the pace on me, so I needed some kind of boost ready for next season to know I can hang with him in some tracks. But yeah, cracking race from Viper. I think he had the edge on me over in the race pace, but because I could stay in DRS in the first 2 stints, I could try and get him back. So that was the plan. But literally as soon as he got past me, I decided to have a game of ping pong with the Vietnamese, which is a different kind of thing if you go on holiday. But I played a different form of ping pong. Yeah, gutted, but no, great race for Viper. After I got the damage, it was just about making sure. Who was it in third? Was it Danny? Making sure Danny didn't get, because he was taking like 2 seconds a lap out of me because I just couldn't turn the car. So just making sure
for a second,
he didn't close.
Because of it.
Yeah, when I saw the penalty, I was like, oh, I got freed. But yeah, no, it's been obviously. I'm not going to get massively emotional. We had that last race, but as a season as a whole, admins, yourself, Woodsy, us on stream, everyone's done a cracking job. It's been easily one of my favourite seasons I think I've ever been involved in. So massive, well done to everyone at TST. It's been I've loved every minute of it.
Yeah, and the quickest table turnarounds in the West.
Yes. Definitely.
Anyway, so yeah, congratulations, Massey. Again, obviously, congratulations on your championship.
Cheers.
Yeah, good race. Good to see you and Viper battling for the last few races, and hopefully, long may it continue.
Yeah, definitely.
Did I hear someone return back to their microphone?
Nah.
Right, I will hand it over to you, Poz. It's for Danny's interview, and I'll be back shortly.
No worries, mate. You can go take 10 minutes off your life with a fag too, legend. I just felt 10 minutes just drop off the end of my penis. Right, I didn't. You know what the funny thing is? I didn't even have a piss. I'm kind of annoyed. I went out for a piss. I fucking forgot. Oh shit, interviews. It's Danny. Hello, buddy. Bit of what an amazing debut.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing
Very
debut.
surprising for me as well.
To be fair, mate, PR1 Division 2 has its field. And we're speaking to you now, mate. Talk us through your race, bro.
Yeah, no, well, because I was reserving, I thought I'll just keep my nose clean at the beginning and managed to make up a position. And I just managed to stick with the front three in the DRS for a few laps to pull away. And then, to be fair, after that, I was just on my own, just cruising around avoiding damage. But yeah, no, it was good. Enjoyed it.
Big shout out to yourself as well, mate. This is from a personal standpoint as well. It was actually, guys, for those of you who don't know, it was Danny who got me back into league racing in general.
Yeah.
As I said, I was done completely. He randomly come to me and said, I've just watched a bit of your career mode, which you can only watch a bit of my career mode because all I do is fucking scream and shout on it, so it's everyone off. And basically, Danny just messaged me saying, do you want to drive again? I went, go on. Hello, I'm here. But no, mate, very, very impressive debut, Danny. You kept yourself completely out of trouble. I bet you were probably absolutely bona fide, literally, that's penis-wise, not like legend status, when Lucky spun off.
Yeah, I was trying my hardest to catch him, and then when he spun, like in the party, I went, podium! Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it at all.
Those of you who have no idea what's coming next, Woodsy, include your audio, matey. And do you know what I think? I'll finish off the interview with Danny, and then we've obviously got a massive shout out to give for someone. But yeah, Danny, just an amazing season, mate. Obviously, I believe he's still on reserve status. I think it's Woodsy. Can you turn down the audio in the background, please, bro? I never like hearing myself. Lucky 13 saying don't rub it in. I think it's actually Mark's audio, isn't it? Let's have a look. Should we shame him?
Not me, I've turned mine down.
It's actually Mark. It's Mark. Mark's making me hear myself twice. What a fucker. But no, Danny, well done, mate. Absolutely superb. And you're not even a main driver in the league, bro. Obviously, hopefully we do see you many, many more times on track next season.
No, yeah, I'm reserved for the Camden starting next season.
And that will lead us on to something else a little bit later on. But the top three drivers, especially I'm going to give another shout out to Massey. Well done, mate, on the championship. Viper, yours and Massey's battle, in my own opinion, probably one of the battles of the season. The moves you guys are pulling on each other were just fucking mental. Side by side through the S section, like seriously, we were going fucking mental.
It was a bit of two.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I've got new underwear on now.
To be fair, I was just wondering why it took you guys a bit longer to join the party than usual. Obviously, we're sorting out skiddies, clearly.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about.
Obviously, wait for Mark to come back, and then obviously you guys jump out of party and get back on stream, and then wait and see what we're doing.
Well, apparently my flailing end plates gave Rashi a puncture on the last lap. It's awkward. Sorry, Rashi.
Yeah.
You got drivers in here, no one cares. So what was that? There's some real banter going on in the chat, by the way, guys, as well. Grits is an amazing season, I can only say that. And agree with him. But I'm going to give one massive shout out, which I think all of you guys can agree with. Woodsy, my man, you have been amazing this season. The best, number one, you got the best connection in the league. I think I've seen your car do more flips this season than anyone else in the world in the last 4 races. But no, massive shout out to Woodsy, guys. In the chat, everyone, hashtag Woodsy in the chat. Come on, hashtag Woodsy, spam that motherfucker in the chat.
I got killed today.
Tables within the hour, he got murdered today, so you're about to give him a double shout out. But yeah, amazing stuff from Woodsy. Tables up within the hour. How many other leagues do that?
None.
Fucking none. I'm telling you, fucking none. Even if they tried to. And oh, we got a hashtag Pos is a wanker. Fuck's sake. Oh. But yeah. Oh, Korsha, I said no one cares about Beck. Oh, that's why he's done it. But yeah, no, amazing season all around, guys. It has been just remarkable. You guys have hashtag Woodsy in the chat, yeah, man. Woodsy, you kind of innovated the season, mate, with amazing graphics and just quick stuff, and obviously now a driver as well. You have taken over. Gunner's got a wonderful Nightbot. Yes.
Oh, Nightbot's back. Get in the league.
I modded him. I thought, oh, mate, imagine. You all get one dive at Nightbot per season, by the way. You're all allowed it.
I'd take a quali ban for a dive on Nightbot. Wouldn't even hesitate.
I would literally take a prison sentence for that cunt, I'm telling you.
I'm back.
Oz loves Monaco. Well, Bish is Monaco, not Monaco. Unless that's the capital of Zanzibar, I don't know, quite frankly. Mark is back, so I will literally turn around and say, guys, Pos will always be a wanker. I can only agree. But obviously, guys, thank you so much for an amazing season. Massive, I cannot wait for next season.
Neither.
It's CNN.
Back on track.
That's Nutmeg Tokus.
Oz loves pony penis. Penis. And I am not penis. Pos, I'll take out the ginger guru. Oh, well, nah, this gets sent off for that. Sorry, you can fucking lose your monster.
Right.
Right, on topic, guys.
Yeah.
Amazing season. Now, Danny, Viper, Massey, if you can leave party, tune in. We're going to go through the stream.
Adios.
Get yourself some popcorn and beer. Not that beer, not the guru one.
Yeah. Another party to join.
That awkward silence.
Right.
You still it. Right then. Now, I'm going to hand you back over to the man who created the show, Mark, for part 2.
Right, so to start off, just a general thanks, really, to every single person that's raced in this division, in this league for this whole season. Whether it be the people that have stayed here from start to finish, whether it be the people that started off and then obviously left halfway through, with the reserve. You've really made this league what it is today, and it's just incredible to see the way it's grown. So yeah, just a general thanks to everyone for that. Which moves me on to the season awards.
Hey, we've got any of you motherfuckers! Here we go.
So, have you got the list of the season awards, Lee, or did you want me to go on with it?
I've not got it.
Okay. Right, so just a few of them. I mean, we tried to keep it down to a sort of a minimum as such. We didn't want to bore you with all these awards with, like, you know, I don't know, yeah, I mean, just stupid awards. But first of all, the admins. So myself, Pos, Woodsy, Rashi, Goomba, Clem. We obviously had admins driver. The admins driver this season we decided would go to Grit, and I think that's really well deserved by Grit. He's had a quality season, finishing second in the league. Not the quickest driver by far, and he knows that, but just keeping it consistent, and just keep on going. As he knows, points mean prizes. Wherever you finish, earns the points, and he's got himself a second place finish for that. So yeah, admins driver goes to Grit.
I can't. I'm going to just simply add that I've watched Grit's first ever Grand Prix, and the amount of times he's doubted himself, mate. Just amazing. I can only add just amazing, mate. So proud of you, Grit. And all I'm gonna say, mate, is the sky's the limit, mate. You missed the fucking moon. You keep reaching for them other stars around it, mate. Well done, bud. Well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved. Lee, you got the result for the driver's driver.
Driver's driver. Was it Grit as well?
It was.
It was. It was
So-
actually Grit.
It was. I will say
Unanimous, I think, in the end, wasn't it? Or very close.
there was a couple of shout outs with the driver's driver. With obviously Gunners receiving a few votes for that as well. So big shout out to Gunners. He's as much as I say he's been struggling at the back of the grid. He's kept plugging away, and yet I think he got thrown a third place in the driver's driver vote. Second place went to Massey, champion of the season. So yeah, he definitely deserves that second place. But again, the drivers of the league all obviously decided, the majority decided that Grit was their driver of the season as well. So again, congratulations to Grit.
Man's gonna cry. We've got Action Make him cry, I reckon. Grit, speech. Next stream I do.
So the next
What's
award
one,
was for most improved driver.
bro? Ooh, this one had us debating.
The rest
This
of the
one had us
awards,
debating a bit.
I will say, the rest of the awards was decided by the admins. So for our choice for most improved driver was actually a driver who didn't even race tonight. He decided to take a trip to go and see his parents, but it was Gamerman. Never played F1 before, joined at the beginning of the season. Like Gunners, he was at the back, but he has improved massively to what he is today, and long may that continue. I think he could be having a few midfield battles next season. So Gamerman.
I'll add to that as well, Mark, as well, with Gamerman. I honestly vote for Roch, funnily enough. Lots of shout-outs. We can go all night with shout-outs on these, can't we? You know what I mean? Before we get to the real nitty-gritty. But yeah, going to Gamerman, he was 11.5 seconds off the pace of pole in America, and I think on one of the races before the end of the season, he was 1.8 seconds off.
Yeah.
It's amazing watching some of these. Amazing how watching all these guys develop as drivers more than anything. It's just absolutely phenomenal. So big shout out, guys. Bex, let Gamerman know he's won Approved Driver of the Year, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah. So on to overtake of the season, and this is probably where we're going to need you to sort of get more involved here, Pos, because obviously I didn't really see too much of it. The overtake of the season was actually voted to Psycho Swish at Japan.
You guys remember?
Over to you.
I can't actually remember the guy he overtook, which kind of makes it even more embarrassing, quite frankly. But I called it the Eddie Irvine overtake. Basically, he got an amazing run on Sir Driver coming through. If you were the guy who was involved in this, own up in the chat. Because I fucking can't remember for life of me. But what basically happened was Psycho decided to turn on absolute god mode, coming through a turn 1 and 2, decided to get really close to the car in front, and literally went around the outside of the S's down towards Degnet. It was possibly one of the best overtaking manoeuvres I've ever seen. A big shout out as well, which Woodsy will agree with, having watched it back, of course, would be Redman going up the outside of Lucky, going through Eau Rouge and Radion. One of the best moves I've ever seen on the Grand Prix, but we did just about vote for, I believe it was, Psycho Swish.
Yeah.
He's not even here, but well done, Jordan.
Yeah. So on to the next one, which was an interesting one. It was quite a good one. Livery of the season. And before I even get into this, I want to shout out Redman for his livery tonight. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Gorgeous livery.
And unfortunately, these were all done before tonight's race. So again, another shout out as well. I will say, Rara's Murray Walker tribute livery was also up there. Good touch by Rara. Big shout out for that.
Big shout out.
But the award went to Massey for his toxic snake, whatever livery
Slash Grinch.
Grinch at Mexico to warn everyone.
He's put it in the chat, Mark. He's already guessed it.
Yeah.
He's guessed it already. He knows it.
Cobra Grinch. That's it. And that was for his livery at Mexico, just to warn everyone that he was actually on a pad because he decided to idiotically break his pedals. shouldn't be stamping too hard trying to beat me in the first half of the season. That's what it was.
That's why he won. He's pressing his pedals hard. I think he's going to do a bit of an investigation into pedal pressure. You know what I mean? Pedal gates, we should call it.
Yeah, so that's what it was.
Fair play for scaring the shit out of all of us and taking away Christmas, mate. So well
Yeah.
done.
Again, so now on to drive of the season. So race of the season. Purely because it is the hardest track on the calendar. He may be one of the quickest drivers in the league, but Viper, it went to Viper for his absolute dominance at Monaco. It's hard to keep it at the wall at Monaco. And
really has been seen since the Senna days and Schumacher days. I know we're going real life compared to gaming, you know what I mean, but really has it been seen that he didn't touch the. I think he had one little mini spin at the chicane, didn't he? Yeah. And that kind of dampened her kind of proceedings, but hashtag PNS Gareth legend, man. But yeah, Viper just dominance, pure dominance. It may seem like a pretty boring way to give that award, you know what I mean? But 1,000,000%, we had to give it to Viper just because of how well he did, and it was something which we probably, because of how competitive this league is now, we will never see again. So,
that's it.
Shout out to Viper.
Yeah, shout out to Viper for that one. Now another good one. Best crash of the season. And the winner.
Right, before we do this, should we give it a minute? Should we give the chat a chance to guess it? Guys, who do you think got crash of the season? Let's go on, get yourselves in there, right, who's got it? Viper, oh, we got a lot of insults to Shadow Viper here. Gunners says me. We'll speak about you in a minute. And by the way, guys, the winner, I believe Mark, has already announced himself. I'll let you announce it, bro.
Has he?
Yep.
Aha. Yeah, right. So, the winner of Best Crash, and again, another shout out here. Another shout out first to Rara for his brilliant crash at Abu Dhabi. That was brilliant. If you've seen the highlights video, Lee done that some really good justice. That was brilliant.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Till the second half.
But Rara, yeah. Again, Rara actually did guess him at Abu Dhabi. That wasn't the one we went for. And the people that won it, especially one of them, isn't going to like this, but it was for Grit and Tucas at Brazil.
Oh, guys, sorry, that's death. Oh, fuck me, that's death. Just to give a little commentary, guys, for that.
No, that was yeah.
Grit and me and Tucas. He's got the Grit. Oh, he's put a yeah in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, wait, mate.
Yeah, so Grit and Tucas at Brazil. That was our crash of the season.
Massive shout out though to P2, which is Rashi and Cork.
Rashi and Cork. Yeah, that's another good shout out. Yeah, that's another good shout out.
Also, a big shout out for Poz, who is me, ironically, for not realising that Rashi crashed off 18 laps later. Big shout out there.
Yeah. Right, so we're on the last award that was voted on by the admins. There is two more, but there's the last one. And that was the comedy moment of the season. And he'd already put a comment on there a little while ago, actually, in the chat for the best crash. But the comedy moment went to Gunners at Hungary. Pos, would you like to elaborate?
I fucking can't. I'll try. We're just having a. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you guys. It was one of the most boring fucking qualifying sessions we've had all year. Everyone was spaced out. The guys were invalidating. Went on board with Gunners just to show you how he was driving, and he decided to fucking stick it in the face. Fucking drive straight on it, sitting on it about 195 miles an hour. It's fucking amazing.
Tears watching that back.
But legend, mate.
Yeah, I think that one.
Unbelievable.
That one brought everyone to tears. Tears of laughter. And I say, with Stuart, with Gunners, as I know he'll take that with a bit of light-hearted fun. You know, we're not laughing at him. We're laughing at the moment. You know, it was absolutely gold. It was gold. So
thanks, boys. Chat, thanks, boys. Well done.
You're welcome, Gunners. You're welcome.
Oh, mate.
So now,
Harrison did it right in front of him as well.
Yeah.
Just to kind of
and then it leads on to our last award, which is the Pos Award. And this one is decided by Pos himself. He's seen every single minute of our racing this season, so it's only fair to give him an award to give out to whatever he wants to give it out to. So over to you,
I'm
Pos.
awarding it to Macaque because it's shit really bad. That's not the winner. No, it's actually going to be surprising. Not a lot of people are actually even in this league who are here now. It's actually the battle. There's a big shout out to the 3 wide at Brazil. Between Rashi, Rara, and I can't remember the third person. That's kind of why I didn't go with it. That cat shit fucking harvest was in the chat. Yeah, basically it was the first race. I did give it originally, as Marco backed me up, as that battle. It was Korg, by the way, in the 3 wide. Rara just said. Yeah, that was Korg. Fucking hell, of course it was. And I'm actually going to give it to the entire first race because none of the guys are really racing each other. There were so many different difficulties of skill. I originally gave it to the battle between Rara, Korg, and Relics, but I'm going to kind of backtrack and expand on it. The first race was brilliant. You know what I mean? We had great battles up and down the field. Gunners and Game Man were literally had just turned the game on and raced. A big shout out to them for having the bollocks to go and do that as well. But yeah, that would be the Pos Award. And in general, just Pos Award can go to everybody really. I could be a bit more specific, but it'll be kind of dampening everyone else and everything else that's happened in the league. So massive shout out to all of you guys once again. And yeah, in fact, I'm going to give a second Pos Award because I've just remembered one. This one is a corker, by the way. It's going to be to Massey for Bottle Job of the Year. Russia, he would have been leading comfortably, he was on soft tires and everybody else around him. And basically, coming off the safety car at Russia, spins out dead.
Yeah, Massey knows what you're on about.
He does so many things. He's preempted it. But no, entertainment all year. I'm trying my best on commentary.
Things are never forgotten, Massey. Things are never forgotten.
Not in this head, other than in the morning, mate, after a sesh. Unfortunately, it's the afternoon after. No, just literally, what an unbelievable, amazing season, mate. Like I could literally go to. I could like name one individual thing, but it would dampen the entire complexion of the entire league and how far we kind of come, and just amazing stuff. And that, guys, is the awards. So fair play to anybody who didn't win it. Anybody who didn't, don't you worry about it. Big G's piped up here over to Massey. So the next award is Capitalizer of the Bottle Job Award. That goes to Big G, mate. Well done. But no, seriously, guys, well done. Congratulations to all of you. And he says next season is it going to be any better? And Mark, interesting Ginger Pos segue. We're talking about next season, aren't we?
That's it. So,
oh, here we go. This is why you're all here.
Again, well done to all the awards winners. It's been a brilliant season. So now that brings us on to next season. So, as most people obviously that are involved in the league, for next season we're introducing teams. So each driver will have a teammate. They will have their own cars, which they will have to design together. Identical cars. I've forgotten where my train of thought's going now. I believe Woodsy, the season doesn't start for another 2 weeks.
Yes, 18th. So not next
the
Sunday.
season starts on the 18th of April. And what track are we at for the start?
First track is Austria.
Styria, whatever you want to call it. So that's the first track of the season. So, so everyone's going to be in teams. Everyone's going to be issued, during the draw, a colour. So we're doing the first driver, second driver, and then Pos has got a randomiser for a colour. That colour has to be your main colour for your car design.
Also, as well, to add on to what Mark's just said, you need to change your dots to that colour.
Yeah.
Just because otherwise it's a fuckfest watching black dots go around the fucking screen over and over again.
I believe if you change your main colour to that colour, I believe that does change your dot, I think. I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's how it works. So, 2 weeks from today, new season starts at Styria. Everyone's going to have teammates. That's it. And Redmond's actually reminded me of something else. Between you and your teammate, you have to come up with, I will say, a PG team name.
No, it's not basically because of stream, because you know I will say anything you fucking put as your team name for humorous results. It's for the advertising purposes.
That's it. Yeah.
You will get us fucked, basically, guys, if you come up with... Like, I would just have all of you guys have 10 names taking the piss out of me, which you probably would do if you had your ways. But got to kind of, yeah, there you go, best is no positive wanker, but you can still come up with creative names. And yeah, other than that, that's just kind of what Mark says, just kind of explain.
Yeah, so yeah, as Pos just said, for advertising reasons, we're asking for PG names, nothing stupid, because Pos does.
Peggy 15, Peggy 15,
Yeah.
an absolute push.
Yeah, I mean, Pos pushes our league in all different Facebook pages, Twitch page, wherever he wants to. Yeah, wherever he wants to advertise it in, and it's not a very good advertisement for the league if people have got stupid, racist, explicit names for their teams. So, yeah, so that's the rules. Everyone's going to be issued a colour. Everyone's got to come up with a team name and a car design. And once you've designed your car, if one of the members of your team, someone, if you can just go onto the creation menu, do a couple of rotations.
Sorry, Mark, I've just read the chat. Let's go across here. Get on with it, lads. Fuck me. The season will start before we know our teams.
Yeah, that's Beckham. I'm ignoring him. Yeah, just do a couple of rotations with your car and just record a clip, just so, and send it to Woodsy so he can do obviously a beginning of season montage video.
Yep.
For us at TSD. So, on to the driver draw itself. Are you happy now, Beckham?
Let me go to my spinner. Of course, give me a second. All right.
So
that is the that is the drum roll. That bit, by the way.
Both myself and Woodsy have got bowls with random bits of paper and numbers written on. Each driver has been allocated a number, which Pos only knows which driver is what number. Lee has
paper.
Yep.
Hey.
Lee has 1 to 10. I have 11 to 20. So first driver draw, Lee.
Go on, Lee. Have you got your phone, Gak? Can I just check the chat out, please, mate? Just really quick. Sorry, but I've not got access to the chat. Chat.
You ready?
Yep,
Go for it, mate. Yeah.
Someone needs to write this down below also.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I'll write it down. Number 10.
She's PRF1 Clem. First person drawn out of the driver draw.
And his teammate for next season is number 12.
Gunners. So it's Clem and Gunners. Teaming together. You guys will have to obviously get together, make your card designs, etc.
And their colour
I'm going
is.
to tell you what colour it's going to be. Ooh, the first colour draw, mate, is green. You got to make a green car, lads. There you go.
Next team.
Next one out.
Number 2.
Number 2 is the guy who just laughed in the chat, Mike V Legend. I believe he's making his debut, isn't he, in the league, guys? He'll be making his debut come Austria.
Paired with number 16.
Which is Tukas. Up and coming drivers, guys, in the league, of course. So very, very interesting pairing that if Tukas can get into the wheel. That'll be very, very interesting to see. We can get to the colour. We're currently having a bit of a wheel spin now. Mike, pay attention to this, buddy. Your car is going to be a yellow. Yellow car designed for Mike and Tukas.
Tukas will like that one.
I think he will, won't he?
Next car. Driver.
Just write it now. It is number 9.
Number 9, which is Lucky 13, the man who came so close to his maiden TSD podium tonight.
And his teammate, as much as I've seen him calling for a certain person, let's see if he gets him. Number 13.
Grit. Now, that is a Dark Horse team.
Lucky and Grit's a good team.
What a fucking team that is, in fairness. So, and now we've got a colour, which we weren't even going to include, but it's teal. A teal coloured car.
Teal. Do you want to elaborate on teal in case you don't know what teal is?
Sort of like a sort of turquoisey colour. Turquoisey
Greeny
colour.
blue.
Greeny blue.
Just opening the next one.
No one even knows what teal is, man. My 4-year-old daughter knows what teal is. God, you guys are uneducated. Sorry, the chat's got like teal. Pause, shut up. It's basically a turquoise. We call it turquoise.
Next one is
I'll
num.
change that to turquoise, actually.
That's a good point, Massey, actually. The Patronus colours.
Yeah, good point. for
Yeah.
fans. So, what was it, Woody? Beg your pardon?
Number 4.
4 is Rog, my personal pick for the most improved driver of the TSD season.
And he is paired with number 19.
I think this team could be a regular mid-table to upper echelon team. Redman.
Roger and Redmond, that's a good team.
Roger and Redman, what a fucking team that is. Team R&R.
Mm.
And we're going to get a colour, guys, coming out very shortly. It's looking like, in fact, Roger will love this, because I don't think he has to change anything. The colour of red.
Who was the second driver? My control cut out.
It is...
Roger and
I
Redman.
wrote it down myself. Redman.
Redmond. Is it my turn?
Sounds very, very FA Cup-like, doesn't it? Yeah, it's yours, bro.
My turn now.
Yeah.
Number 3.
3 is... Oh, here we go. Someone's about to hit the jackpot. It is Viper.
And Viper's teammate is fucking unwrap. 15.
Goomba.
Goomba.
Goomba, season 1's champion from Sunday Drive.
That's a strong team as well. Viper and Goomba.
Where the hell's that gone? What the fuck? 1 second. Fucking thing's gone spastic. Wait there. Ah, wait there. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'm just gonna get through this, guys. Forgive me. I actually pressed my tablet off, guys. Forgive me. Just fucking delayed it even more.
Come on, I need a beer now.
So I'm on my next one, mate. Right, their colour, guys. By the way, wait for the wheels to finally. It is blue.
Viper and Goomba with a blue car.
Yep.
Clown this one out. It's number 8.
Number 8 is VRF1 Senna. Ish.
Here he comes with his hashtag PMS. You know it's coming.
Who's he gonna get, Senna?
VF1 Senna's
Raise
teammate,
names left in the draw.
14.
Woodsy.
Ooh.
There we go.
So we've got Senna and Woodsy, just crossing their names off the list so I don't fucking get confused with it later. And guys, so quite a few interesting colours left on there, by the way. I'm gonna draw out, guys. It is black.
Huh.
Black car for you two.
I'm okay with that.
Probably the easiest design you're ever gonna have to do.
Next driver.
This one is number 5.
Number 5 was it? Sorry, Woodsy.
Yeah, 5.
The man who has never been outside the top 6 in qualifying, Big G. We've still got Massey to come here, so their dream team could very well happen. You never know.
And Big G's teammate is number 17.
Mr. Spinala! Becker.
Big G and Becca.
Big G, BGB, Team BGB. We'll leave that one there for you.
BG Spinala.
I'm spinning myself out there because I keep seeing purple on the list, you know what I mean? For obviously a colour that we were talking about earlier, randomly. And I
Yeah.
forgot I wrote it down. So I'm like, where's it in the wheel? Fuck. White. White colour car.
This one is number
By the way,
1.
Gunners, asking what colour you got, Gunners. Sorry, was it number 1? I'll be that in a second. To reveal your colours, mate, we're going to make a note of it and put it on the page later tonight or tomorrow morning, bro. So we'll let you know if you need to after. Number 1 is Rashi.
Rashi's never number 1.
There's got to be one sometime, I don't know.
But Rashi's teammate is number 18.
We're talking about dark horses, Mark. Rara.
Oh.
That's probably the dream team, I reckon.
That's probably the strongest team as a pairing.
Strongest one we've drawn, at least on paper. Obviously, you know, you never know what's going to happen next season. And, mate, it could be written in the stars here, bro, because they've drawn out gold.
Rashi and Rara is gold.
What a fucking team that is, by the way.
I say Massey could end up in pink.
They came very... Mate, it nearly settled on pink. There's only...
Number
Now, obviously, There's only 2 left, so, or 2
Number 6.
teams left. Sorry, mate, go. Number 6 is Demon, who made his TSD debut tonight.
And he is paired with, come on, 20.
Gamer Man. So, teamed with the most improved driver in the Sunday Drive, Fish is voted by the admins. And they will be rocking the orange colour. You me proud, motherfuckers.
You do realise that means that Massey has actually got a pink car.
It is in pink.
He has.
Yeah, number 7.
Is Massey. Oh, this team's looking deadly.
With number 11.
Pro Luca with a pink car.
Ooh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is your driver draw for the Sunday Drive. I mean, what I could do, mate? Do you want me to do the run through?
Yep.
I've got all the info here.
What I will say is there's
Right
one, hang on, just before we start, there's one more team to be announced.
I'll leave that with you, mate.
Right, so there's 11 teams on the grid for this next season. And you're probably thinking, well, how are you going to make that one work? We have team reserves. So the reserves have their own colour, which is purple. All the reserve drivers that have signed up for the next season have to have a purple car. It hasn't got to be identical because obviously there's 6, 7, 8 reserves. But as long as their main colour is purple, and yes, they're the reserves. That's the reserves team. The reserves obviously will be earning their own points in constructors as a team. In the hindsight that they will obviously be looking for a full-time seat. So if anyone leaves, they get one of the reserves. Obviously, can get promoted into a full-time seat. Just trying to get the list of reserves. Let's see if I get this right. So the reserves for next season are C11 Mr. Dolby, VRF1 Hamilton, PRF1 Danny 510, PRF1 Spaffy,
Likewise.
Mike V Legend,
Sure, we drew him as Grazer.
and
We swapped Mike with Grazer, didn't we?
yeah.
I think because Grazer couldn't do it.
So
Yeah,
Mi-
so Grazer, forgive me, guys. Yeah.
So is Greza reserve now then?
Grazer's reserve.
Yeah,
yes.
Greza reserve.
Yes.
Sorry, Greza reserve
Didn't update that part.
instead of Mike V Legend, and obviously myself, Dark Mark 21. I am in the reserves team. I have got other commitments at the moment on Sundays, but hopefully in time I can join and in the reserves team.
Now, to address someone, see if he's still in the chat. I think obviously we lose a lot of people. Vorno, he's still here, Mark. He waited around. Vorno, drop me a message on Facebook, bro, with your gamer tag, and we can obviously add you to that reserve list. Very good driver, Mark. Of course, I will, of course, vouch for him.
Yep.
So be sure to send me a message, mate, with your gamer tag, and we can add you to that list. Mark did make a very good point earlier. A maximum, even if we've got a 10-car lobby, a maximum, of course, to keep team reserve, even with everyone else, 2 drivers per reserve, obviously from the reserves, to race each race. So
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So only a maximum of 2 drivers from the reserves team can reserve in one race to make it fair across the board. With obviously every other team only having 2 drivers racing, so only 2 reserves can race.
Yes.
We've got a TSD reserves chat, and obviously a post will be going into there. And this is why we were trying to stress earlier on in the chat. Please let us know if you are racing, because if it gets to a certain time, and we will think of a deadline. If it gets to that time and you haven't said yes, I'm racing, your spot is gone, and it will go to one of the
May
reserves.
sound harsh, may sound very harsh, but we have to do it because of the amount of people that we got looking to race. It's obviously you guys are always, if you've got the 10 teams you've drawn out, we will of course be able to always put you in before the reserves, but you've got to sign up. Like, I'll make an example. So I think it was Redmond and Tukas, wasn't it, who didn't. They usually do sign up pretty quick. They must not have just read the chat today, or got mingled up in it.
Yeah.
But obviously we have to tell Shane and Benny, aka Zero and Twisted, or Hamilton, sorry, they couldn't race. It's a bit of a dick. It makes us look like dicks as well. So basically, just put a thumb up. It's pretty simple to do. And
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
yeah.
So
Highlights video as well, Mark. I'll say highlights video will be coming out in the next week to week and a half, depending how quickly I take 1 or 2 fingers, depending on how horny I am, out of my arse. And down it. And you guys will be able to watch the second half of the house video. And we're gonna, I think Woodsy said we're gonna be condensing them together as well to make a super video as well. So that's the
That's it.
final thing I've got to really say. Unless you
so
guys have any more announcements.
Can we have a rundown between either one of you two of the draw, please?
I'll fire them all out if you want me to, mate.
Go for it.
We've got Clem and Gunners in Team Green. Obviously, you can name your own names, so I'm not giving you names. Mike the Legend and Tukas with a yellow car. Lucky 13 and Grit with the turquoise, or as we call it, the Patronus colours. Rog and Redman in Team Red. That's ironic. Red being Redman. Yeah, there you go. Viper and Goomba, Team Blue. Senna and Woodsy, Don in the black. Big G and Becca, opposite end of the spectrum, white. Rashi and Rara, gold. PR1 Demon and Gamerman with orange. And Massey and Proluca with pink. Now, with the pink, it can be a variation. It doesn't have to look like a fucking flower pink or fairy pink, any type of pink.
It's just the
Like,
same.
it could be like magenta colour.
Just make sure the main colour is pink for your dot on the map, etc., etc.
Even if you have to have a little bit of a jiggle between the first colour or the third colour, because it's one of them two you have to change. Because obviously we want to kind of have a distinguished thing, not only for me, but for the viewers who, because sometimes a lot of people do watch the mini-map.
Yeah.
So, you know, definitely do that.
Yeah, and this
Anything else to add,
is
guys?
season commencing 18th of April at Austria. And that's it. So over to you, Pod. It's your stream. We'll let you do what you want to do.
Wrap this mother up. Wrap this brother up. I can't speak. Wrap this mother up. Typical pause ending. Fucked it up. Guys, heartfelt thank you. What I was going to say earlier, I got tongue-tied. Basically, everyone likes to highlight the video. They like listening to me on comms. They don't know what I'm going to say next, blah, blah, blah. My streams wouldn't be as good if I didn't have the amazing action and amazing driving on the screen to watch over. So, a fucking massive shout out to every single motherfucker who's raced for us, with us, promoted us, liked the post on Facebook, shared a post on Facebook, you know what I mean, given us support, followed the channel. That's my own personal thing, but whatever. You know, guys who have helped other drivers within the league, big shout outs to that as well. Guys outside the league, you know, all wanting to come in. You guys on track have made it possible for everybody else to want to come in. We didn't have any fucking reserves at the start of the year. We didn't fill up 20 drivers at the start of the year. But you know what? Big shout out to every single driver that's come. And a massive shout out to anybody who may come in the future. So guys, signing out from the TSD stream, and what we're going to do, we're going to go and raid some, because we've got a lot of viewers, so I want everybody, if both you guys are still in the chat as well, I want you guys to possibly come and join me quick. I'm actually going to be raiding somebody who is Ginger. So, we're going to be raiding a guy called Johnny the Ginge. He's an incredible streamer, by the way. Been watching him for years. He's actually got Ron Weasley as his fucking profile picture. But once again, guys, thank you so much for everyone included. This has been Man Pods, signing out. Let's go raid. Hashtag TSD raid, I guess. Hashtag TSD raid. Give me 2 minutes because my controller's fucking died. I can't instigate the raid. And guys, thank you so much. Bye for now.